Hello.
What is up,
hey
guys?
So we're late, per usual. So we're gonna have a very special guest, Transparent Knives, from Brian from Transparent Knives. We just sent him the link. Oh, and there he is. Hello,
What's
hello. Hey, man.
Yeah, we are fucking
lagging it.
Yep.
Big time.
Yep.
No excuse.
It's
just
like
we suck.
It's like a fucking giant thing we have to set up with all these fucking lights and fucking bust out the laptop and plug all this shit in. It's a struggle.
Yeah.
Dude, I was getting so sad because I'm computing how much I've spent on handles. Like, it's not good.
No.
Well, so
like collectively with like all of them,
like bug outs, 940s and 80/20.5s.
Yeah.
Like, so including the internals and the scales. I'm like adding it up right now, and I'm like, damn, it's something.
I'm going bankrupt.
Dude, scales are fucking expensive.
Where's the big one? Oh,
yeah, it's crazy. Well, there's also like clips and backspacers add up like crazy.
Oh,
too.
I know. They're not fucking
like,
cheap.
And
oh, what the heck? I want to say hi to
people. The MXG clips. Oh my goodness.
Bettina, hello.
When I first got into knives, I was like, dude, why the fuck would I spend $25 on a pocket clip when I could just buy another Gonzo? I was like, what the fuck?
Oh, I know, like $20.
Do that.
Dude,
it's so funny when you first start.
I know. Well, just $20. Like when you put it into perspective, like I don't know.
So you can buy a whole new knife.
Yeah. You know how many groceries you can buy with $20 at Walmart?
Not that much.
Yeah, I know, but I don't know.
Not that much. Oh my god. It was funny though, because like I used to think about everything in terms of like, so like the leak was my first knife, so that's how I thought of knives. Like this is this many leaks.
Right. Exactly. That's how we do with Gonzos, really. That's like Gonzo.
I'll still say that. I'll just be like, dude, that's like 4 Gonzos.
I know.
It's like a measurement.
Yes, it is. Well, Gonzos are fucking awesome. They're great.
They're pretty
Dude,
good.
Yeah.
I spent one leak at the movie theater a couple days ago.
1 week?
1 leak.
Oh, 1 week.
Oh, 1 week. That's a long
dude.
time.
Because it's like a special event movie. It was called Jujutsu. It's an anime movie, but like it's a special event, so they charge like triple the price. And then I had to buy. And then like this is my first time at a movie theater in 2 years, right?
Right.
So I had to get popcorn, and that's like super expensive.
Oh,
I had to get an icy.
$10 for a large thing of popcorn.
Yeah, and I had to get an icy, obviously. Like, so it's just like.
Yeah.
I don't know. I think I gained 10 pounds just from that one night, though.
Yeah, but like your wallet was like also 10 pounds lighter, so it balances
out.
Yeah.
My overall EDC carry was lighter. Yeah.
Hello, Marty, Kyle, Paper Tiger.
So yeah, I've been fucking super gluing my thumb because I fucking cut it, and it's all fucking.
He cut off like the tip of his thumb. It was like a little flap.
I can't even show it. Kinda. It's gross.
Ouch.
Yeah.
But I was.
Does it hurt when you put pressure on it?
Huh?
Does it hurt when you put pressure on it?
Well, dude, now that I put the super glue on, because it's like a flap, it's like pretty fucking deep, but like it's a flap. So I just like push the flap down and fucking put super glue on it, and it's like I can't feel anything. It doesn't even feel like it's cut, but the super glue kind of wears off after a little bit. But I was putting band-aids on, and like, you know, like we're constantly washing parts and shit. So it's like I put the band-aid on, go to the sink, and then I get soap and fucking ferric in it, and it's like it starts burning and shit. It's probably why my nails are so weak from getting fucking ferric and fucking acetone and all that.
Yeah, I wonder what ferric does to your hand.
Like punched his fucking thumb into was it an 80 grit belt or something?
Wait, no, that was a different. That was from this one.
Wait, no, isn't that your? Oh no, you cut it with. Oh yeah, that's right. Oh yeah.
Yeah, like my knuckle, it like hit the side of like an 80 grit belt. Like I smacked into the side of it. Yeah, it was fucked up.
It cut him good, like bad. I feel like that was because you just got this Gail Bradley too. Oh, you should show it off.
Oh yeah, I just got this. I got it on Knife Swap.
Blades and EDC. Hello.
For like $125, and it's cool. It was super rusted. The blade was super rusted. So I cleaned up the bevel a little bit. And then I kind of did like a hand rub satin on the flats, but I couldn't get through all the corrosion. But you can't really tell, but it looks good now. But it was fucked up.
Wait, you see that's a 1 or a 2?
Yeah, the 2.
2.
But dude, okay. I've heard the lock bar access is bad on these knives, but literally I got this, dude, and I could not close it with my right hand. I'd use 2 hands to close it. Like it was so bad. So I cut out
a little baby
some lock bar access on it. It still could use some more.
Here, wait.
Yeah, it's like pretty dark.
Here. Wait. Let me put it like behind.
That's a little better.
Oh, wait, hold on. I'm trying to get it behind the camera.
But yeah, I cut it out a little bit. Oh, there we go.
Yeah, I see.
But it was like completely flush with the lock bar.
Okay,
it was terrible.
Kyle says, attaboy with the super glue trick. You're welcome. And then Lump says he's still recovering from Blade Show, Texas. Also, the tactile guys are really great. If anyone has their doubts, we can second that. The tactile guys are really fucking awesome. We met them at USN and Blade Show.
So, okay, the thing about the super glue trick is I have known about that, but the one time I did it on one of my cuts, it was deep.
Cut.
Dude, I fucking put it in there, on it, whatever, and it just like went inside the cut, and then I was fucking like screaming, and I had to like run to the sink and fucking rinse it.
It was too terrible. Deep of a cut.
Yeah, it was so bad.
Yeah,
so ever since then, I've just been like, fuck super glue. But then I tried it on this, and it's fucking awesome.
Oh, hello, Shane. Hello. Seems
up,
logical. Shane? Just stopping in to say hi. Work has been ramping up. Got to keep a strict schedule. Should be back to normal in April, but love seeing you guys killing it on your knife grind. Thank you, Ryan. You're awesome. Thanks for stopping by. Have a good night.
What's up, Daniel? Kevin?
Ordered my Benchmade custom shop bug out in M4. I'm so excited for that to get in.
Blades and EDC said you think you could make a Warncliffe for EMP EDC Nimble.
Brian?
Oh, wait, what? Sorry. I pressed the add button on, like, you know how I said I was calculating how much I spent on handles?
Okay.
And I was so stunned by the number that just popped up. I didn't even... It's over 4,000.
Oh my god!
Wait, guys, before the mods you guys are doing for me.
Oh my god, dude, that's a fucking that's a mill right there.
Yeah.
Dude, oh my god, I spent so much on handles. Okay, anyways, I'm clearly addicted. So
yeah, but like you're gonna.
But I mean, yeah, you're gonna be selling them.
Yeah, I am gonna sell them. That's true. Your blades look amazing. I can't do other knives right now. Yeah, I don't have the technology and the time, honestly. But
right.
Oh yeah, because for bearing pockets, you'd have to have a mill.
I'd have to have a mill, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. I mean, I still don't even know how to do fucking bearing pockets or anything. I can't do very much on my mill. Kind of sucks.
Yeah. I mean, it's probably easier if you're like doing most of the milling for the bearing pocket like before heat treat, like before.
Yeah. Yeah, that's true. Oh, that is a good point. Yeah.
Yeah, and then you just do like a little bit of hard milling to clean it up after heat treat. Is what I'm guessing they do.
If I could, I have a goddamn rotary table, dude. Having a mill and not having a rotary table is like, what are you doing with your life? It opens up so much more things, but I just fucking, I don't know why. I'm just fucking lagging it on setting it up.
Did you just?
I just saw Marty's.
Yep.
I did use this 15% off, but I forgot that I did not add that to my 4,000 total. So it's actually 4,100 plus what I spent on the titanium scales I just bought. So
nice. Oh no, that made it worse. You meant well.
It's so much money.
The St. Nick's exclusive Raptors. Love the fat carbon show scale. Oh yeah, those look really cool actually.
It's not fucking sealing.
It's not sticking?
I don't know, because before I was like pushing it down, and now
it's just kind of like.
And now it kind of hurts.
Oh, well, just like that's so
it.
much.
I know it's never gonna dry now. Whatever.
That was a lot, like a lot. Tri-State. Hey Cole, what's up? Hello.
What's up, man?
All right.
Oh yeah. So also on this, I put a bigger detemp ball in here. You can see I put a 2mm detemp ball. Let's see if we can actually show this. I don't know if I'm gonna be able to. Nope, I'm not gonna be.
It does look kind of larger. Like just like looking.
Yeah, and I didn't put it in as deep, and then I did some other mods to make because dude, the descent was so fucking bad on this knife. Like as with old Tai Chung Spyderco's, like it was embarrassing.
No, but this was like worse than normal. This was like worse than most chefs.
And I put an MXG clip on it, and then I'm gonna frag these scales. I think that would be cool because it's like that laminate carbon fiber. So I think it's going to look really cool because you'll have like the laminate squares.
The texture.
And then you'll have like the G10 where it's milled. So I think that would look pretty cool.
Yeah. Do you feel like most Spyderco's have light detents? Because like almost all the ones I remember have been pretty light.
Yeah. Some of the golden ones are good. The California or the United States ones.
solid. The best D10 out of like their whole lineup.
The Yojimbos actually have very strong D10.
Yeah, those ones are strong. Yeah, that's the only one I can think of off the top of my head.
Because they undersize their D10 hole way too much. So the D10 ball doesn't sit in the hole at all. It just rests right on top.
Right.
I see. That makes sense because I could literally like just kind of like move it around like this, like open and close it without feeling any D10.
Yeah.
There's literally no D10. But the good thing about that is you'll probably not ever develop D10 play because the hole's so fucking small.
And doesn't elongate.
And there's not strong enough of a D10.
It's too smart. Can't develop D10 play if there's no D10 forehead.
Yeah. Exactly.
I did just say Yohimbo Marty, but it's a long story. Because I always say Yohimbo to him.
Yeah.
So it's just, it's fine. But anyway.
Honestly, when I first saw Yojimbo, I thought it was pronounced Yojimbo, or Yohimbo rather.
Mm-hmm.
But then I heard someone else say it.
So. The Spanish pronunciation?
Yeah.
I don't know why. I don't know.
It looks like
it's what kind of fucking name is that anyways? What does that even, what does that mean?
Dude, you know what's weird is like, why is it like some words we like kind of pronounce in their like original, pronunciation, and other ones we Americanize?
Dude,
like it's so arbitrary.
Yeah,
so,
I know. It
know.
makes no sense.
Fucking stupid.
I'm sure it's just like a cultural or just like location.
So Jay Friedman, hey Lindy and Richie, when the Nimble X's come in from our pre-order, I want to send you mine and have it bright purple and bluish or color shifting anno if possible, and mirror and tumbled blade.
Yes.
Let's ballpark. You can message us and we could talk about it.
Yeah.
Just send us a message.
Yes.
That sounds pretty cool though. That's a good mod.
Yeah, that would be cool. Frag, my card skills seem like they are going to be very nice. The darken on the high areas of the frag.
Ooh,
I didn't think of that.
I didn't think of that
that should be pretty cool, actually.
That's actually kind of clever.
Yeah, because we're going to be doing Chaz. Chaz he sent us a Nessie that Rayot made knife and has my card show scale. We're going to frag that. So that should be cool.
Brian coming in with the Twitch memes.
Who? Let's see. Happy I got my hands on a bug out reblade. That was my carry for today.
Yeah.
Nice.
Solid.
What'd you guys have for dinner today?
Nothing.
I fucking ate a chicken patty on a bagel, and then I've been eating fucking.
I was gonna cook, and then I forgot we had to go live. So
and I prepared this time. I brought snap peas and cashews, so I don't have to go out to the kitchen.
What'd you eat for dinner?
What did I eat? Oh, my mom made me spaghetti.
Nice.
I was gonna go grab a quesadilla, but
no.
She already had it done.
Oh.
That's what I was saying, though, I refuse to use the proper pronunciation. I'll Americanize all the words.
Yeah, I know. It's so funny. It's great. I do it all the time, too.
So do your parents speak a different language then?
Well, they can speak English.
Yeah.
Because they've been here so long, but they talk to me in Korean and I respond in English.
Oh, okay.
Most of the time. Yeah.
Okay. But you could fluently speak Korean?
Fluent? I can speak it. I can understand it for the most part. I can hold a conversation and communicate with my grandparents, which is the bare minimum that people expect. Most of it is my grandparents rambling for 30 minutes, and then I say yes in Korean over and over again.
That's cool. I wish I knew another fucking.
I know. I speak dumbass fluently.
Just learn yes in every language, and just nod and say yes to everything people say. And it's just
boom, solid. Oh.
All right, Spanky. Have a good night, man.
Have a good night. Thanks for stopping by.
Hashtag burritos and gloves.
You do. That's literally our life. Actually,
hilarious.
we're not. Actually, we did eat burritos the other day.
Richie's munching on nuts.
Dude, literally. Ooh,
okay, so let's unbox the shit we have real quick.
Jalapeno. Oh yeah, dude, we say that all the time. That is jalapeno.
Dude,
that is so funny.
You know what's funny? Story. Yeah, my fucking cousin, dude, he thought it was actually pronounced jalapeno, and I was like, "What did you say?" He's like, "Dude, yeah, jalapenos."
You know that spicy stuff,
He was way older than me. I was fucking 14. He was 18, and I was like, "Dude, what the fuck are you talking about?"
So now we just say it like that all the time, just I don't know, ironically.
Okay, I don't know what is in this one. I don't recognize the name, but
Yeah, you do, Shane. Yes, you do.
You do. Dude,
Yeah,
you
dude.
sound like fucking Hank Hill, dude. Exactly like
There's
Hank
like
Hill.
this thing trending on Instagram and like TikTok right now of this guy who makes music with like the Hank Hill voice, and every time we hear him, we're like, oh, this sounds just like Shane. We're like, dude, Shane needs to start a music business. You like, it's going viral right now, Shane.
So we got a Benchmade Anthem in. So this is terrible because there's no note and I don't recognize the name. So I have no idea whose knife this is. So that's...
I would hate when that happens.
So now I'm going to have to... Oh, wait, there's a note. Never mind. I'm an asshole.
Yep.
Okay, cool. Okay. So it's going to be... chevrons removed, and then the scales and clip are going to be rock pattern. So just like that other one I did recently.
Mm-hmm.
That's the best one, honestly.
Yeah,
Rock
dude.
Anthems are
I
better.
love
Wait,
that
Residenti
shit.
Python scales and flip?
Yeah, but dude, I'm
I
never
see.
making washers for an Anthem ever again. Fuck that shit. That shit was terrible.
A lot of work.
Dude, I like he made that note bright red just in case you would miss it.
Right? But
Marty lived in New York his whole life before I moved south. I had to learn a lot of new dialect of English. Yeah, I bet. Lived in. I can't type tonight. That is literally me every night in live stream.
okay, so that's the first one. A Benchmade Anthem.
Oh, why nice to gear. Hey man, hello,
what's
hello.
up,
Yo.
What is up?
Oh wait, let's open I want to open the Marty one.
Oh yeah.
Let me open it.
So I already opened this one. I opened it and I read the
He
note.
didn't actually open it.
But I didn't open the knives.
He literally, as soon he ran in here and then he just opened it, and I was like, "What are you
But
doing?"
I even said, I was like, I'm gonna.
It's Tuesday. You can't open it on a Tuesday.
Dude, I had an idea, Richie. Oh, and Lindy, so I was thinking, because I got this guy who does laser engraving, right?
Right.
And I was like, dude, what if I got something laser engraved near the middle of the scale, and then around it, the rim and all around it got rock pattern?
That'd be dope.
That would be.
I feel like that'd be really cool.
That would be really, really
be.
cool, man. And it's so cool when you're able to mix two, I don't want to say medias, but the texture or two things. I don't know, mods together.
My only thing was though, I think. Well, I would assume that you'd have to do the rock pattern first, right? Because if you blast it, then maybe the laser engraving would disappear.
We could mask it probably, depending on the shape.
Hold on, let me think about that. So, yeah, you probably want to.
Depends on what you want it lasered, though.
I mean, what finish would you? I mean, well, I guess it would depend what kind of finish. Because you could do that polished laser. There's just so many options for laser.
Yeah.
You could do white laser and black laser.
Different colors.
I'm trying to think how that would work.
If it's a complicated thing, we could talk about it later. Because I want to kind of do that on the bug outs, maybe one of them.
That would be sick. That would be really,
cool.
really cool.
And I guess it would depend on what's on there, how deep the lasering is. But yeah, the rock patterning would definitely. Well, yeah, you'd want to do the rock patterning first because. Definitely, because you don't want the rock pattern to, because obviously I have control over where I put the rock pattern, but sometimes I can't be super precise, so it would be shitty if I rock patterned it after and then I hit the laser. But if it's just on
we can keep the size of the we could put something there to keep the size in mind when you rock pattern, so you could avoid those areas.
Yeah.
But hey guys, I threw in a couple of back spacers for your Demcos, one in aluminum and one in brass, so you get the brass one. I took the aluminum one. Enjoy them and have fun modding. Much love, Marty. Awesome.
Hawaii, your stickers are looking sick. What stickers is he talking about there?
Ooh.
Where? On which one?
Tri-State said Hawaii, your stickers are looking sick.
So Tri-State, he makes stickers for people.
Yeah.
Word, really?
Yeah, and it's a super good price too. Way cheaper than what you'd pay for another website.
Wait, I have some stickers that need to get made for Blade Show. Maybe I'll reach out to him.
Hit up Tri-State.
Hit up Tri-State. He has really good prices. So, go ahead.
Oh no, I was just gonna say, ever since the whole Hoback thing, people have been DMing me saying I should get stickers made that say "proudly made in my parents' garage."
Yes. That's awesome.
That's hilarious.
Get some shirts too. I would wear. So we have a Clyde. This thing is made really well. Actually, this is really nice.
That's actually kind of neat. I like that. Is that brass or is that anodized?
This is brass, yeah.
Ooh, this one's nice.
McNeese.
This one's really nice.
The last one we handled was good as well.
This one feels nice. Mac 2?
Feels exactly the same.
Oh, it does? I don't know. This one just...
The first batch of these, when they did the... Is this 3.5?
Yeah.
Okay. So the first batch when they did these, the detents... Well, the one I handled, which was like a super early one, had a super strong detent. The action wasn't as...
drop steady or
this
smooth
one,
necessarily.
It seems like they lightened up the detents a little.
And it drops
But the action is super good. Have you handled one of these, Brian?
I haven't,
Man,
but I don't get to handle as many knives anymore now that I don't really mod.
Yeah.
Like when I did regrinds, I used to try out all sorts of knives all the time.
Yeah.
But now that I don't, like, I just like vicariously live through other people's Instagram reels.
Yeah. You know what I mean? I completely relate to that.
Yeah, we get an insane variety.
And honestly, I just don't even want to buy anything at this point. I don't know. I mean, and some of the stuff
I've been buying shit.
But some of the stuff I want to buy, I just like is above my price range right now. So I just, drool over Instagram pretty much.
Okay, so let me see what we're seeing here. What's up, JN? Let's see.
Oh, Casey, hello. Hey, man. I don't know if I already said hi to you. I saw that you're in the chat.
Hey, guys, pocket check. I've got my MKM, my Sanzo M390 Fat Carbon Lava Flow. Oh, Mark with the suit. Dude, where's the button? Oh wait, that's 490. Oh, yeah. Where's the button?
Oh, hold on. Okay. So, it's been established that anything over $5 gets authentic windy noise, and then under $5 gets the hype button. So, just saying. Also, pocket check, everybody. Brian, what'd you carry today?
I don't have anything in my pockets right now, but that's because I'm in the garage.
Even are you?
Well, it's because I have knives like all around.
Yeah, I know. We're that way
so
too.
So I have like they're like station knives, you know what I mean? Like this knife is here, this knife cuts tape, this this knife gets abused, but I can show one thing. Like I have this blade. This is the only blade that I have to show really right now.
That's fucking dope.
This is a reverse tanto harpoon with a full flat grind.
Yes.
And this one was actually supposed to be a saber grind, but I fucked up. So
I remember that
post. Yeah.
And then like someone was like, "Oh, I'll take it," and then the customers ended up like,
"Yeah." He was like, "Dude, I love it." So I was like, "Okay, well, I'll just sell it to the guy who originally wanted it." Yeah.
Well, it'll cut better.
PJ pants and so small. Yeah. PJ pants so small and cozy, and that's it. Nice. Unless you catch Lindy off guard and you get both. That was one time. I know, I'm the worst. I got a little overexcited. I'm sorry.
Wait, Marty, is that a plain Jane in cozy? So like you have a PJ for your PJs? Is that how it is?
Yes, in cozy.
In
cozy in bed with the in cozy. I carried my plain Jane fucking 80/20.5 that I have yet to mod because I am a giant procrastinator. Thanks.
What are you planning on doing on those the aluminum?
I kind of want to brag them. I think that would be cool just to play around with.
I think on mine, I'm gonna
here stonewatch the blade.
I want to do just some like diagonal lines, like that are like almost like touching, kind of like I don't know.
I know what you mean. I know. I've seen that. Yeah, like where it's like
just the diagonals.
It's like the hatch that rock scale does. Right?
Yeah.
Yes.
Okay.
Yes. But not so fine. Like it'll be a little bit thicker than that, obviously.
Yeah.
Or like bigger
but
than that.
I think that would look super dope.
Like what's on the Bayer? Like on all the rocks.
Yeah, but like more aggressive.
Yeah. Or the wait. Yeah.
Oh yeah. So I had a Mac 2 that I sent in for a friend. It had issues so bad it needed a new D10 blade. Oh geez.
Oh, that's awful. But handled it well. So that's okay. Never mind.
Let's see. My relays are proudly USA made for your Taiwan handles.
For sure.
They're not that thin, actually.
Yeah, everyone keeps saying
they're just extremely light because
people
they're
keep saying that these are thin, but the thing is, I have fragged scales that are way
And if you look at goat scales, like they sell them fragged, and they are the exact same thickness.
There's been a ton of people saying that, and there's consistently the same thickness, other than the border. But I've fragged pair of 3 scales. Pair of 3 scales are even definitely thinner.
Yeah. So, does anyone remember who needed the TS Prof Cadet case? I made the video and it's up on my channel now.
I don't know
who needed. Someone was asking. I don't remember. Was it I remember somebody asking, but I don't remember who it was. Today I am carrying. Well, where did that go? USA Kershaw Knockout, a Civivi Baby Banter, and a Victorinox Classic. Oh. Nice. Oh, you left your tie 20.5 on your desk. That was sucks. There. Well, you'll get it tomorrow.
Oh yeah. So the where is
balls in your face just for you, Sean.
Shane.
Isn't that what I said?
You said Sean.
I didn't say Shane. I said Shane.
Okay.
Didn't I say Shane?
I don't know.
Huh.
What did I just do with that?
I do that sometimes. My brain to mouth.
There it is.
It's a situation. Blades and Fades, what's up? We're just chilling.
What's up, dude?
I need to start planning these lives better. It's something fun to talk about.
Okay. So I just finished this. The 80/20 compact. Dude, so these are, I don't know, is this like the custom one? It must be, right?
Yeah, it's custom. Yeah.
Okay. Yeah, dude, the blades are ground so good on these. Like,
they're beautiful.
They're super thin. Like way fucking better than
I think they're all hand ground.
Yeah, I think so. But they look really good, and they're like really fucking thin at the edge.
I did say Sean. Fuck.
Dude, I wonder why Demco doesn't have the productions ground the same way, where the grind line starts in the hole and extends outward. You know what I mean? Because I like that look.
What's up, guys? Hope you're having a stellar evening. Thank you, Joseph. Yeah, we're having a good time, actually.
Yeah, I don't know why.
No, it's lower. It's lower on the production.
Yeah. Because that one goes over the hole and one goes under the hole. So
yeah, I like it when it's in the hole. Like, okay, that sounds really.
Oh, shit.
Sean, I was like, this thing, Sean.
I was supposed to put on a glove for this.
Hello, Sean. Thank you for hanging out with us. I know a couple of Demco guys who are not happy about that knife.
Oh, really?
Interesting. Wait, which one? Why. The compact? Are they butthurt that it's better than
I actually like the compact more.
I agree. I like when it's. I like it too.
But
above the hole.
The blade to handle ratio,
honestly,
is not great. I mean, it's not as bad as the Shark's Foot 80/20.5, but yeah. And then I also
talking about when I said I like it in the hole, but
okay. That makes sense.
All good.
I was probably not paying attention.
And then there's also this hand ground 80/20.
That's nice too.
Also super thin.
Oh my god, you guys, calm the fuck down. Oh my god, you guys are getting gross. I'm just kidding. What?
Wait, what are you doing to that one? The one with the titanium scales?
That one is gonna be a blue teal anno on the scale, so I'll probably bead blast it because it'll probably look like shit if I just go over the stonewash.
It's none of their damn business if somebody mods their own Demco.
There's a lot of people in like the what's it called? Like
stupid.
I don't know, those Facebook groups where like they hate if you mod anything. They're like, oh, you're like tainting it. Like it's whatever.
That's dumb.
Who cares?
It's none of your damn business. It's not your money. It's not your knife. People
like, how mad are they gonna be when they hear I just take the blade out completely?
Yeah. Oh my god. Yeah, but you're doing something cool. You're taking out a shit blade and you're putting a better one.
Maybe it's just from people like destroying them, and then
because there are plenty of mods that are like that.
They're traumatized.
Dude, yeah, I guess. Someone said they have a question for me.
Oh, where is it?
Blades you are doing for the 20.5. Will the Shark's Foot be bigger?
Right here.
Oh, yeah. So basically, when I do a lower tip, so Shark's Foot or Sheep's Foot, I'm gonna you would unless you can do it yourself, but you would send in your handle to me so I can reshape your backspacer so I can fit more blade in. That's what I'm doing for because I want it to be long as possible. It just looks better. So the one that's on Stas's, Stas just put up a video of a reblade I sent him. That one is an example one that's it's almost like 1/8 of an inch longer, and he modified it himself because he's Stasa, so he has the ability to do that himself. But anyone who can't do it, you can just send it to me. I do it for free. It takes literally 2 seconds. Just shaving off a little bit of the backspacer where one of the pointless standoffs is, because there's 3 standoffs.
Right.
And you only need 2, so the other one is just for the clip screws. So
Wait, what are you doing, Richie?
I'm trying to get rid of the Neves knives in the background.
Oh,
quick.
It's right there. Oh, I didn't even realize I was back there.
Yeah.
Oh, I guess it's Neves knives.
Oh, that's something was throwing me off this whole time, and I didn't realize what it was. I was like, it doesn't feel like it's okay. That now it looks like knife modders.
I thought that's what I selected when I pressed the. Anyways.
Yeah, dude, that is one thing that turns me off from the 20.5, or like, because I didn't know. I thought that the clip point was short, just like the shark split. I was like, dude, it is like missing so much. There's like you lose a lot of blade with the shark split. I did not like that.
That's pretty cool what Marty just said. He said they're making a slight mod to their backspacers. So that's interesting.
That's
that'd be really
awesome.
interesting.
That's fucking super cool.
I'll buy that too.
Huge handle for the 20.5. Would you make a blade to fit?
Do you make custom handles? I mean, I would be able to. Like, wouldn't be a problem. Just make it bigger.
Purist in any hobby, ruin it for everyone else. Fact.
Dude, if you can't have fun with the stuff that you paid for, like, what's the point?
Yeah, like it's none of the. Oh, God, that's stupid. People are dumb. I mean, like I don't know. Fucking, it's only. I always say, like, I don't know, when knives are poor or mods are poorly done, it can make the knife feel molested. But when a mod is done right, it should feel like factory fresh, like super clean. Oh, Freya. Okay, here's the star of the show. Hello.
Yep. So this will be our.
Oh wait, hold on, wait. We got to smile. And then I'm gonna have this be our thumbnail.
That's what we did last time, right?
At 31:23.
Oh, she's gonna try to
blap the shit out of you. Is this too dark?
I think it looks fine.
There, no, we look way brighter now.
Hey, so how did you end up getting your table at Blade Show? Did they just contact you back and they're like, oh, we have a?
Okay.
Yeah, they were like a slot opened up. Yeah, at first they told me they were like, oh, we don't know if we'll have a table for you. Like, it's pretty packed. Like, you might not get a response back. And I was like, shit. but they got back to me like a couple days later, and I was like, oh, dope. And then now I have a table.
Nice. Oh, okay, that's cool.
Yeah, because Sanford of MBK, he was gonna get a table, and then I imagine the same thing happened to him because he does not have a table now. But
Mr. Amazing, if you're watching,
yeah, so I guess he contacted. I mean, because it was after you had contacted them, I believe. So
yeah, they got packed real quick. Like, it's kind of crazy.
Dude, Blade Show Texas looked like it was fucking popping off, dude.
That looked really fun. I wish I could go to all the shows.
The best show they'd ever been to. I don't know what kind of if they'd been to Atlanta or what, but. Because really
not gonna lie, Blade Show West had no one there. It was kind of underwhelming.
Marty's gonna be next to Alliance Design.
Nice.
That's awesome. Yeah. Wait, do you know your? Yeah, I want to know your booth number.
I think I already know. I think it's 34E.
Oh, sorry. Oh God, I pressed a button. Okay, never mind. We're back.
Did you guys disappear?
Honestly. It wouldn't be a Knife Modders live stream without a technical difficulty. Yeah. Anyways, so if we're not eating and we're not fucking up the stream, then I'm looking forward to Blade Show Hot Atlanta. Me too. Oh shit, that's what you're supposed to do today.
Oh, have you booked a room or anything?
I'm doing an Airbnb with some friends we're going.
That's what did you already booked your Airbnb?
I don't think we did it yet. I think we know which one we're doing. But we don't. We haven't
Wait. Who is we?
It's me and then some of the friends in that Discord I invited you to.
Oh, okay. Oh, cool.
Yeah.
Cool.
Yeah. If you want to join, though, I think it just gets cheaper for everyone. If we have.
Oh, really?
How many rooms are there? Or is it a house?
I'll talk to you after this because I don't know the details, but I'll ask someone in Discord who does know because he's organizing it.
Okay.
And then
cool.
I think he was saying that it's there's room and if it's cheaper if obviously more people.
Oh, right. Yeah, for sure. We'll have to talk about it after this.
Yeah, we'll shoot you a message. Because I was looking at Airbnbs and I was like, what, a whole house? It was so cheap for what?
Because rooms in Vegas were fucking expensive.
We spent $600 for 2 nights.
I think for all 3 nights, it's $150 right now.
Yeah.
And then it'd be that's $150 for all 3 nights, not $150 each.
What? No, I saw the pricing. It wasn't $150 a night. Are you sure?
Yeah, well, for our Airbnb.
Well, yeah, because there's multiple people too.
So we're splitting it between. Yeah, if we split it between all of us, so I guess it'd be a little bit less than 150 if you guys came. I don't know.
I see.
I didn't really have a reason to say like be surprised because I don't know anything.
Yeah,
but that still sounded cheap to me. You know, I was like, wow,
that is dirt cheap.
I mean, we don't really go.
Well, we live in California, so like that is dirt cheap.
Yeah, the context. Yeah.
Apparently, I'm going to every show this year. Hooray, Utah! Utah, what the heck is in Utah?
Hey, I'm curious, Brian. What do your parents do for work?
They do like electronic security stuff.
Oh,
so like,
cool.
So if you think like, for example, you try to steal something from like a store and then it beeps and stuff like that.
Yeah.
Like they do like the tags and the equipment that like detect you stealing something.
Oh, that's cool.
Stuff like that. Yeah. Yeah, maybe some knife makers could use that because all their shit gets stolen all the time at shows.
Yeah. Brian, are you making fixies anytime soon? I have one in mind.
Dude, honestly, I'm surprised. Like when we were at Blade Show West, dude, makers would just leave their tables unattended, and there'd be like no one else around with like very expensive knives on the table.
All over the
it's not like there's cameras there or anything, and like there's long periods of time where people were just leaving their table completely unattended.
Dude, that's so whack. Like,
I don't know.
It's not that I don't trust people. It's just I'm not stupid.
It's not that I don't trust people. I don't trust people.
Yeah, because I mean it's 2022.
I mean, dirtbags go to those shows just to steal knives.
Now. We literally just talked about that. I completely forgot. That's so weird. Why Utah? Keep it in California. Right. Damn it! I'm not going to Blade Show West on this.
Yeah. I don't know if I really want to go to West because it was kind of like the turnout. I mean, I thought I was gonna know more people there, but there's just like
nobody there.
Yeah,
that's kind of weird that they'd move it there. Like, I feel like the turnout would be even worse in Utah now because like so many people are kind of
because it's closer. I don't know. Idaho has a lot of knife people. I don't know.
Maybe they just drive over. Yeah.
John Gray seems like a wild guy.
Yeah.
He just looks like a wild dude.
Yeah.
I don't know.
Yeah, I was gonna do the whole
it's not that I don't trust you, it's that I trust no one. Fact.
True.
What were you saying?
I think like if you go to the show you can have helpers, right? Mm-hmm. Like they get like because you get like your exhibitor badge, but you can also have like helper badges or something.
Yeah.
So I was gonna just like I intend to be at my table for like most of the beginning of the show, obviously.
Yeah.
But like I do want to look at stuff and enjoy the show myself as well. So I'm gonna like have some friends rotate in and just let me wander for a little bit.
Staying at the booth the whole time gets boring. Old quick.
Well, it's more just that like I know there's so much stuff out there that I've never seen.
Yeah.
And I can't just like be literally 10 feet away from it and not go look at it, you know?
Yeah. For
sure. Like there's like all this beautiful stuff to check out, and I'm just like I can't just be sitting here like, you know.
Yeah, that was what was cool when we we worked the MBK booth, but it was just like off and on, basically like whenever we would like look around for a little bit and then come back to the MBK booth, and then like Sanford would go off somewhere. We'd work it for a little bit, and it was cool because we had like a bunch of our modded knives on the table, and then like so people were buying those, and then fucking. Some people that recognized us from Instagram would come up, and that was like kind of a trip. It was kind of like weird. Like they know who we are, but we don't like know them. It was just a weird feeling.
Oh, because of
but everyone was really cool.
The Bovid situation when we I don't know if I can still get demonetized for that, but
that reminds me of those like when people replace letters in a word with a big red B.
Yeah. Yeah, Bovid. I don't know. It was not the bee's knees.
Dude, okay, you should have seen. So, okay.
First, they were all like, "Oh, you need, what was it?
A vaccine paper. You need a
proof of vaccination, like, your vaccine card, or a letter saying that you have been tested and cleared."
Oh, should you turn on your monetization?
I don't know how to do that.
Oh wait,
it's too late now.
You go to YouTube or something and then do it.
I wasn't able to do it.
Oh, okay, well, okay. You want to do it?
Yeah,
okay.
Hold on. But anyways, continue telling the story so I can still see you.
Wait, who? Him?
Weren't you gonna say something about?
Oh yeah. So at Long Beach, you had to have proof of vaccination within 48 or 24 hours?
48
within
hours.
48 hours.
Or 72.
Okay, 72. So you had to, and that was like when you couldn't just buy rapid tests off Amazon. You had to like go to a a place to get them done, and then you get the results back later. But some of them weren't rapid. You'd have to wait a while to get. And it was like 48 hours before the show, and we were like, "Fuck, we're not vaccinated, and we're probably gonna get demonetized." But I don't know. I don't know if that still happens. Okay, so
vaccinated.
So we were. It was like 24 hours before the show, and we were like, "Oh fuck!" Sanford was like, "Oh, did you guys go get tested?" And we were like, "Fuck,
nope.
No, we didn't." So then we just fucking like
8 hours. Like
it wasn't that long. We just like took a vaccine.
Wait, is this actually? It's fine.
Who gives a shit?
Okay.
So we just someone had I can't remember if it was like my dad's or something. We like took his vaccination card and we just like
the wording.
The wording, and then we just like pulled like a generic headliner.
From Montage. We took a header from
a header. There we go. And then we just like made our own fucking negative test. And we like, we spent so much time making it, and like we printed out, and we were like, oh no, that looks kind of weird. Like, we need to change the wording here and like move this around. And we spent all this time. It was probably like 3 hours.
This thick of just like failed attempts.
And then so we got there, and like, dude, the people at the metal detectors that checked your vaccination, they also so it makes no sense, by the way. So you couldn't have autos there, okay? But you could bring knives in, but they have to check your bag. So it's so stupid. It's a knife show, but they need to check your bag. I don't know why. I have no idea. So make sure you don't have automatics. But the people at the metal detector had no idea what they were doing there. Like, we showed them the paper, and they literally didn't even look at the papers. They're like, oh, you have it? Okay, cool. Okay, you could go. And then I all these knives, show them, like, I opened my bag. They didn't even look. They're like, okay.
You're fine.
Well, I think it's because it's so much of a formality, and, like, they just don't care, like, themselves. Yeah. They're just forced to do it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Because,
it was stupid though. And then every time you, because like I don't know, because we're like constantly vaping and shit. If you can't tell, so like we would like every fucking 10-15 minutes we would or probably not that, but like 30 minutes. I don't know. We'd go outside to vape, and then you had to go all the way back around to the fucking metal detector again. But then eventually this dude was just like, okay, I know you guys aren't going anywhere, so you can just come back in. But
wait, what? One knife, as you can't have multiple.
Wait, what?
That's the thing.
That is stupid. What kind of problems what is possibly going to happen with multiple knives? That's not going to happen with one, or that's going to happen with just one. Like, it's not like you can fucking
dual wielding.
Like, yeah, exactly. Like, what the fuck does that even matter?
Yeah, exactly. Like, they don't know. They don't fucking know. And you know what? I went through the metal detector like 2 or 3 times. One of them didn't work because I had knives on me in my pants, and I walked through and nothing happened. So I don't know. So
also, a lot of people carry like a big knife and then like a 5th pocket carry, or like
for sure.
And they're gonna take away your banter, your baby banter.
Yeah.
And be like. Because like if I go to Atlanta and they tell me I can't, well, they can't tell me shit because I'm gonna have a table.
Right.
I need to have a bunch of knives, but that'd be annoying for like.
I kind of regret not like buying something that like I don't know, not getting like a custom or like something that you couldn't get. Like I don't know.
Because we went to USN and there was meat. Oh wait, it wasn't meat. It was oh my god, Birdvis.
Oh yeah,
Birdvis, and then there was a bunch of Kenyas. No, Birdfist, that was you. Oh, yeah, it was when Joe was. Yeah. And I went there. I was like, I wasn't planning on buying anything. I didn't know Birdfist was going to be there. But he had so many knives left on the table the second day. And I was like, I didn't have the money at the time, but I kind of regret not buying one. Because I've been drooling over. I want a Birdfist. Yeah, but
custom Peñas and Birdfist knives sitting at the table. There was like no one even coming up to their tables. It's like, what the fuck?
Dead.
It was like what it felt like was there was not a lot of knife people there. That's what it felt like. It felt like
there was a bunch of tables with random shit. Like,
I mean, even the attendees, a lot of them just weren't into knives like heavily.
Oh, knife monitors. We're going live.
Yep.
Sorry.
It's weird. Like I noticed I don't know. So when I was at CCKS, which is like a very small show, so you can look at everything if you want to.
Right.
But people would crowd around, like some of them were like obvious tables you'd crowd around, like Shirogorov, like everyone's around Shirogorov, obviously. Mm-hmm. But like other ones, I was like, why aren't people crowding around this table? Like this stuff is sick. Like Marcin Slush's table.
Yeah.
I was like, you don't want to see a hummingbird? You don't want to look at a hummingbird? Well, no, not the most recent one. The one before.
Oh, okay.
So
Yeah,
2 years.
Yeah, that's.
But yeah.
His
Like he had a hummingbird, and I was like, dude, that thing is incredible, and no one was looking at it.
That's crazy.
So like, I was able to just like stand there with my friend, just talking to Sleesh, like just the three of us just talking because no one was coming to the table.
See, that's like one of the best parts is like you get to put a face to the maker and like get to know them, which I think is really cool.
Have you seen his most recent like Spidey chef design? Like it was a custom version of it.
The custom chef. It was cool.
It was pretty fucking cool.
Dude, I want to see it. Wait, what is it called?
Let's pull it up. Dude,
does it have a name?
His work looks so fucking good, dude. Okay, actually,
is it just Spidey Chef 2?
Just close that.
Okay, so I don't remember what is his Instagram.
What is Marcin? Oh, it's
okay. Let's see here.
Right. Oh wait, no, it's not there.
Let's try the other.
Sleep?
Okay, who knows his name on Instagram? I don't recall.
Marcin Sliff.
Somebody's gonna know it.
Does anybody know? Okay, I'll look on Instagram. I got this.
Is it Marcin? What if I just
like Marcin's Knives?
Oh yeah, there you go.
Marcin's Knives.
Okay. Oh shit! Breaking stuff. Okay.
He's dropping your knives, Marty.
Wait, how do you spell his name?
Marcins.
Yeah.
Okay, I did spell it right.
N-S, not E.
Oh wait. N-S.
Knives.
Okay.
There, jeez. Instagram sucks. Okay.
Instagram does suck for finding knife stuff.
Yeah, and just searching anybody's name. I felt like it was so much easier before, and now it's just, I don't know, it sucks.
Okay, let's do this shit.
Yeah. I just followed him right now. I don't know how I wasn't following him already.
Dude, his shit is, like, what? The screen is sharing, right?
Yeah.
It looks good. That looks, so that was his first hand polished blade. Like, what, you motherfucker? But you can never tell if there's blemishes or not, like from video.
Marty was like, there were a few tables in Atlanta last year that had nothing at all when I went. Brian Nadeau was just standing in front of an empty stand. Oh, that's so weird.
Okay, let's keep going.
He just sold out.
I wonder though, like, I mean, I guess it's nice to stand there so people can talk to you, but at the same time, it's like you have nothing.
Knives?
So
I don't know.
Don't you want to just walk around?
Dude, that is such a good picture.
That's beautiful. See, that's like the other kind of new stuff. Oh, wait, go to that one where I've hit reflection. Look at that.
Oh, yeah, I already clicked on that.
Oh, you did? Oh, okay.
Okay, let's find the chef.
They were still in the box. It was fine.
It doesn't really look like.
Where'd it go? It was pretty far down.
No, it is far down.
It was a while ago.
Ooh, that's cool. Whatever that is. Like an inlay or something? Or
that right there.
These?
Yeah. Inlays.
Yeah. Those are his first inlays.
Carbon fiber and mother of pearl. Oh my god.
That is really cool.
Inlay and an inlay that gets inlaid into the knife.
Yeah, when people say they do their first thing and it's just amazing, I'm just like, that's what we call talent.
Yeah.
I wish I had that.
Yeah.
Can I have that?
This was a reblade.
Oh.
That's cool.
Oh, I met Brad Zinker at USN. He is really, really cool. I handled his knives for the first time, and they're amazing. I really. And
Lindy was like, "Who's Brad Zinker?"
No, I didn't. No, I said I was like, "Who knife?" I walked up to the table and
you were like, "Oh yeah," and it said like Brad.
I didn't even read
on it. Yeah, that's what
it was. I was like cringed so hard. I was like, and he looked at me and he laughed, and I was like, "I'm such a dumbass. I'm just gonna go crawl in a hole and die now." Oh yeah. I know.
This is the hummingbird.
A bunch of micarta ones.
Yeah, those are real nice.
God, look at that. Yeah, that's so pretty.
Those are real nice.
Okay, let's see if we could actually.
I'll never buy a hummingbird just because I can't afford it. But
yeah, no, me neither.
It, then I will.
Oh, is that the mouse? What is that?
Yeah, it's a mouse. The texturing is fucking dope, dude.
It's like jigged. It's like diagonal jigging.
Dude,
look at it.
I need to try that.
Diagonal jigging.
Yeah, I like that.
That is
like
fucking sick.
jigging.
Okay, I am gonna try that possibly tonight. Because that looks fucking cool.
Shane said I met Doug Ritter last year and totally fanboyed out, embarrassed myself. Did you squeal, Shane? When you talk to Tim Reeve for 10 minutes before it dawns on you who he is and why he knows so much about CRKs, facepalm, nice.
Funny.
You didn't know what Tim Reeve looked like?
I actually don't know how most makers look like.
Yeah,
I don't memorize unless I talk to someone like and like actually like have a conversation.
Yeah, that's
I
true.
don't remember
That is
their
true.
face.
I know. I was just.
How far down is this shit?
I don't know. We maybe it was like a year ago that we saw it.
Well, last time to
was
find
it even on his page?
Yes, it was. It was.
Oh,
wait, is that it? Is that it?
Yeah.
Oh yeah, there it is.
That's not bad.
No, it's fucking cool, dude. It's fucking cool. It does look way different, but I like it. So does that mean Spyderco is going to do that? Because if they do, I will buy it.
Yeah, that knife is. I'd buy anything. That is.
Have you guys?
Yeah, they could do that. Do it in MagnaCut. Like that'd be nice,
dude.
But that screw though, that pivot. That's like a Pena special.
Hella shallow.
I hate those screws.
Yeah, I hate shallow screws too. Oh, is that another picture? Yeah, that is.
You could just do that in all T8. That'd be nice.
Oh, that one has a regular screw.
That looks massive. That looks very long.
It does look big. There's a banana for.
But I love that whole
comparison.
cutout. I mean, can you? It's probably just for thumb opening, right? Yeah, it doesn't go. Is it on both sides or just the short side?
I don't know.
No, that's the short side too.
You're
Damn
right,
it.
You're right.
If Spyderco could do that with like the same like cool handle milling, all T8, MagnaCut, and without the Spidey Chef lock stick, that'd be great.
Yeah. I mean, dude, they did the sway back with a lock bar insert, and it was great.
Dude, Marty, I know MagnaCut Chef. That would be sick. I love the Spidey Chef. We have.
Hey, Brian, have you seen those knife maker vices before, where they like has like I don't know, like turns like this, and it like clamps blades? Mm-hmm. Oh yeah.
Javon, hey Javon, hello.
Have you ever thought about getting one of those?
I have a ghetto version of one that like rotates and everything, but like what I realized is my what's it called? My workbench is so unstable that even if like the vise doesn't move, my whole workbench moves, so it's like awkward.
Right. Fucking yeah. Because most people I see that do like hand satins and shit, they just do it like how you do it with a board, clamp, fucking cloth, and then how we do it is we have like a fucking kitchen stool, and then we have like a can't twist clamp on a drill press vise, and then we just have a block of wood in the drill press vise, and then we just screw down the blade onto there, and that works fine. That works pretty good.
I can see, that's probably more steady too. Like
yeah, and then you can kind of like put your legs on the fucking stool.
Yeah, that's what we use that stool for, like everything. For mirror stone washes. Like, yeah, it's awesome. Yeah. You just clamp the vise to the stool and then.
Also, I was creeping on Peter Rosenti's page. He's supposed to be. He said he's just waiting on Spyderco, but they're supposed to be coming out with another Peter Rosenti design at some point.
Yeah,
mini Nirvana. It's gonna be mini Nirvana.
That would be so
It's like, dude,
sick.
fucking Spyderco. It's like the knives that everyone wants.
They
take fucking forever to do. It's like,
so they know what we want. They know it'll sell out instantly, and they won't do it.
Yeah,
that's the wild part.
No, they're just gonna make another red PM2 and I don't know, Name of Steel.
Like if they did sprints for the mini Nirvana, like it's a joke how much money they would go for. It's a joke.
For sure. Yeah, and they would sell out every damn time.
Yeah,
it's like the Rosenti and Swish designs. They do good.
Swish.
Yes.
You have the vape pen? You keep putting it on the floor. Damn you.
So what was I?
Javon, hello.
Oh yeah. Okay, now I remember what I was gonna say. Okay, so we were talking about the knife shows and shit. So, and you were talking about them going around like tables that were like didn't make sense, and all the cool tables didn't have people on them. So at USN and at Blade Show West, the Emerson tables were fucking packed constantly.
Yeah.
The retailers that were selling Emersons, like, dude, so many fucking people.
Because it was like, I mean, Emerson's like a god in the older generation, I feel like, or maybe even younger generation. I don't know, but
and then at USN they did these like actually at Blade Show West and USN they do these Emerson raffles.
Yeah, and they would go for a lot.
But Sanford actually entered one of the Emerson lottos at Blade Show West, and I was like, dude, why the fuck are you doing that? And he's like, dude, you can like just get one of these Emersons, and then like someone will just buy it off you for like way more than that. It was like
I think he got
or you could just hold on to it, and then it will like.
I think he held on to it. I don't think.
Yeah, I think he held on.
Yeah, he held on to it.
But it was like. Yeah,
that's what people do though. They'll like win them and then sell them. It's like what he was getting at. But I think he got an Emerson Balla song, which is like I didn't even know Emerson made Balla songs, but okay.
Does it have lock stick?
I'm sure it
does.
Dude, I handled it. It was fucking terrible.
It's never safe.
He even brought it over to like the Balisong people.
There was like 12-year-olds,
a
group of 12-year-olds. He's like, Saint was like, these kids need to learn. And then he goes over there. It's so funny. And they were like, what the fuck is that?
They're like, this thing is a piece of shit. It was fucking weird. Like
there was like
the
60-year-olds and then 12-year-olds.
Yeah, it had like a bunch of children like sitting on the floor. And there was like this weird like L-shaped wall, and there's just all these kids sitting on the ground playing with Balisongs. It was so strange.
It's always just a bunch of 12-year-olds.
That's so funny. I just love the fact that like all the little kids like love their ballies.
I know.
And then like the old people come over with their like outdated, crappily made ballies, and they're just like, no, old man, no.
Yeah, exactly what happened. Have
you handled a high-end Balisong though, dude? The noises they make are so fucking cool. Like these little like ding noises. I don't know how to explain.
I've seen it and I've heard it, but I can't obviously do it myself because I don't know how to bally.
Right.
Brian, do you have a price range on the 20.5 reblades yet? By chance?
Oh yeah. I did put it on my website, I think, actually, like on my homepage. It's like $290 base.
Nice. So we're at 50% likes right now. There's 65 people watching. And
okay.
So our like ratio is pretty poor. If you guys could give it a like, that would be really awesome. It amazes me to see people run and buy up multiple Striders, Asthma, and Lockstick.
Yeah, dude.
Freya,
I've carbonized a lot of Striders.
Well, it's funny because people buy them knowing about the issues, and then they send them out to get fixed.
Yeah. Yep.
Because you could just carbonize it.
You know, one weird thing about the Spidey Chef from Spyderco, dude, for some reason, because like all Spidey Chefs have fucking Lockstick, like the majority of them, like 80% of them, 90%. For some reason, carbonizing the lock face on Spidey Chefs like does not work, like ever. I have no idea why.
It's a geometry issue. Lots of geometry just isn't good.
Because they do heat treat the lock faces, which is a good way to go about it. Or you can just put a goddamn lock bar insert. But yeah, the carbonizing doesn't really help on chefs.
The angle just feels weird. Like it just feels like not like it's correct.
And it's like, dude, those motherfuckers, they did a CQI, fix the ceramic to put a ceramic detent ball in to coat the screws, but they couldn't fucking, I don't know, fix the fucking glaring issue of lock stick.
The one thing people don't like the most. Yeah.
And the detents suck, of course.
Yeah. You know, it's funny because if you ever go into like the Strider community or something, or the Emerson community, and you suggest an improvement to the knife, they'll like crap on you immediately and say it's not necessary. He's been doing it for 40 years. Like he doesn't need a change or whatever.
Yeah.
But then like the same people will actually buy one and then send it out to get fixed.
Yeah. Just on the low key.
Yeah. I know.
Oh my God. Like it happened with the Hinderer thing too. Like there was this dude who was like crapping on me for what I said about the lock bar stabilizer. But then like the funny thing is the same day on the Hinderer Facebook group, you can go check if you guys don't believe me. He posted his own Hinderer with the lockup being like almost 100% and asked if anyone could fix it.
What? Wow.
I was like, that is so embarrassing. But you know,
people. Oh, God, dude, people are the worst.
My inability to flick the chef consistently is not all me. No, it is all you.
That's all you.
It sounds like a personal problem. Maybe with 0 detent. I mean, even with no detent, you should be able to flick it. I don't know. Sorry, man.
That's okay though. It's okay.
We still love you. When I was their age, Ian. That's. He's like when I was, because he was talking about kids, because we were talking about 12-year-olds. On my way to the Texas show, there was a bunch of kids in a doorway flipping ballets. Dude, I didn't realize 12-year-olds and ballets were a thing.
In the doorway? What are they, like, you shall not pass, old man?
Yeah, I know. Like, you're too young to stay there.
Isn't Balisong flipping like an Asian person type thing?
I don't know. It might be like in some Asian countries, but like
Balisong and breakdancing, they sound like they'd go hand in hand.
Breakdancing for sure, though. Breakdancing, like a lot of Asians like to breakdance.
Yeah.
But knives in general, Koreans don't really like knives.
Oh, okay. That makes sense. Wait, I just saw a comment. Oh, never mind. We already read that. Okay, never mind. Bally gang.
So I get these. Well, this is the first time getting these, but I get these almonds, sriracha flavored almonds.
Sriracha flavored. Okay.
Yeah,
so
delicious.
Good, dude. But I'll get this thing, and literally I'll eat the whole thing in one day, and I'm pretty sure it's like not good.
Like he buys
it's like
it and then he
calories
binges it
or
in
some
like
shit.
half an hour.
They're meant to be like rationed over time.
Yeah. And he binges the whole thing. But they're delicious, to be fair. They're really, really good. Sriracha on everything. Like, literally, I love sriracha. Am I in timeout, or is it my language? Why would you be in timeout? Is nobody responding to you? Is that why?
I don't know. It won't.
He probably got auto censored or something.
Oh, maybe.
Wait, is there a way to like take that off so people can cuss?
I don't know. No, I think it's a YouTube thing. I actually used my chef to prep food the other day. So proud. Nice. So proud of you, Marty. That is amazing. Are they cat treats? I'm not giving my cat sriracha flavored fucking nuts.
Dude.
Fuck.
Yeah.
Oh, no. Okay, never mind. It's not a YouTube thing. Apparently, Shane's just got issues. Oh, everyone's saying fuck. Nice, guys. All right, get me the guys. Love it.
I got these ones.
I'm just kidding.
Ghost pepper.
Oh, that looks not good. I hate spicy.
So good,
What? You don't
Ghost
like
pepper?
spicy?
it's
Man,
so good.
spicier the better. I love spicy foods.
Well, I like a little spice as flavoring, but when it's like getting to the point where I'm like,
yeah, and you're like eyes are watering, your lips burn.
Or like you're like almost like sweating almost.
Yeah, you can feel
like
the
that,
heat
then.
in your skin.
Yeah.
Oh, I mean, I don't know. I don't like it to the point where like the spiciness interferes with the flavor.
Well,
of the
here's
food.
the reason I buy
Here's
the reason I buy the ghost pepper ones. I mix them with the sriracha so I can't eat the whole thing in one sitting because they're like fucking hot as shit. So then it like
he has
helps
to
me
slow.
ration. My mouth is on fire.
That
though.
says anything about.
I guess that makes sense. That'd be like if I took this chocolate bar and I like mixed it with like spikes, so I can't eat the whole thing.
Exactly.
Dude, that's what I have to do with ice cream, dude. Mint chocolate chip ice cream, like, dude, I fucking love mint chocolate chip ice cream, and I can't have dairy, so.
When you guys buy things, like just in general, like whether you buy a knife or whatever, do you like keep a list of all the stuff you've bought because you just have so much stuff coming that like to keep track of it all or to remember if people actually send it? Like,
no, we don't buy things that often, so it's we know when.
I mean, are you talking about buying knives or just buying like tools and like
anything? Like, I have a list of everything I buy that I'm constantly like crossing out.
I spend.
Well, that's the problem. Is that like I'm like paranoid that like if I don't keep track of it, they'll like not send it or something. You know what I mean? Like, let's say like I buy a knife or like I buy a tool and like they forget to send it or something. And
that doesn't really apply, I think, for our situation because typically all the tools that we don't buy anything for one specific mod.
I mean, most of our shit is bought from like Amazon.
Yeah.
So then it keeps track for you because you can look at your orders.
And then yeah, that's true. We mainly buy from Amazon.
Yeah.
But if I'm spending a lot of money on it, then I'm like anticipating it coming.
So we know, yeah.
Dude, I started it after I ordered a Raiden because I was like, I know I'm not gonna see this knife for like 7 months, so I need to like keep a note of it, or I'll forget that I even bought it. You know. So like, and then I started just keeping track of everything. Like,
Kevin keeps track.
I need to do that though.
I know we're the worst. We're honestly, that's one thing that like I don't know, New Year's resolutions. I don't believe in those, but whatever. Just being more organized, like so that it just I don't know. I want to be more organized.
It's hard to be like super organized when you don't have a lot of room.
Because we don't really have the space.
You know what helped me surprising is I used to keep sticky notes on my laptop and I thought that was smart. But then I realized like this is like super old school, so it seems dumb. But like I actually like keep everything on a notepad now, like a notebook. Because when you actually write it, that also helps you remember it.
Right. Muscle memory. And I know I have a bunch of journal. I started doing that with our orders, but then recently I just started invoicing everything. So like as soon as the package comes in, you know, I create the invoice and then like
and then there's like a record.
I'm starting to do that. So that way, and then that way I put the like what knife it was, the mods, the costs, including shipping, the day we ship it, the tracking number, and then
like
that
who
way
it's from.
Yeah, exactly. Has their like their shipping address, their name, and their Instagram username or if their email or whatever.
That's smart, actually.
So that way I have it. So because I want to start like really keeping track of like our profits and our spending like for the business and like really
just
make
being
this
better
at a business, because I've never ran a business before, but I feel like that would really help us understand like what, I don't know. I mean, we always should strive to, do more orders, make more money.
I mean, we've always kept track of all that shit, but we're just trying to do it.
We're trying to crack down on it and just make it an easier system so that we get in the habit of like making it consistent.
And also get like that macro view of how much you're making overall.
Yeah, exactly. And then it's also like, it's like in retrospect, you look back at it after you've completed I don't know, we're trying to do it monthly, but like, I feel like it'll be a nice log for years to come where you can look back on it and be like, oh, look how far we've come. It would help in taxes too. Yeah, exactly. That too. So, cause that is another thing. Yeah. Lindy, when are y'all going to be done with my Rosie?
A Roosevelt?
Where's it at?
Where's it at? You going to send it or what? What the hell? Thank God for Shopify. I just save order and shipping emails until shit comes. Dude, my email is so packed with stupid AliExpress shit that I can't keep track of any of that stuff.
Make a new one. I have
a new one now. No, I have a new one now. But
you know what's hard to keep track of is Instagram DMs because they just get like cluttered. You can't search.
It gives me anxiety sometimes. I can't I have to go days at a time without I have my account and we have the Knife Minders account. But on my account, I
mainly respond to the messages on Instagram. Lindy does email.
But that shit when it's just packed and there's just so many to go through. I don't know. I feel like I waste my life going through all the DMs. I can't.
I don't know if this feature was there already, but you can.
It stresses me out really bad.
You can change it. You could filter it so it shows all your unread messages.
Oh, now that's new, isn't it?
I think it is, or I just didn't know it was there.
Oh, I never knew that was.
My main thing is that the search function on Instagram is so bad. So when I want to like on an email you can search by text that's in the message.
Yeah, 100%. Yes.
But you can't do that on DMs.
It's terrible.
So I have to actually memorize the person's very sometimes unique Instagram name in order to find the message. And I'm just like, wait, who is it again? Oh yeah, it's and I'm just like
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 7, 3, 1. Nice.
Yeah, and I'm just like, how was I supposed to remember this again?
Yeah, no, I know exactly what you mean. He's already binging. He's already halfway through both of them.
I just fucking ate so many of them. I'm gonna feel sick.
Have you guys thought about getting a laser engraver?
Yeah, we've thought about it.
We have considered it.
It's on the list.
Because there's so much cool stuff you can do combining laser engraving with certain mods. Have you seen Unkovsky?
Yeah.
He did a full flat grind on a blade and then laser engraved the swedge.
What?
No.
Yeah, this on I think it's probably on one of his recent.
Oh, pieces. We should share. Look, speaking of mods, I meant to ask you: do you think black ceramic coat would get gummed up in that McNeese logo?
Well, where is it? Take it out. Are you talking about on the scales or on the blade?
Probably on the blade.
Well, what do you mean gummed up? I mean, it's not. No, it would look fine.
Yeah, I would just see in there. It'd be fine.
Yeah, it is engraved deeply, but it would look fine. Yeah, it would be fine.
So you can see engraving through black Cerakote?
It depends. It depends what it is. This is like you could feel it. It's
very deep.
You could see the depth of it. So just because of that, you definitely be able to see through it. But yeah,
I was wondering because I might want to get some blades Cerakoted at some point just for all blackout builds and stuff.
Oh, that'd be sick.
But I was wondering if I'd have to engrave after or before, or if it make a difference.
I think there's a lot of factors because
it looks really good though, how Spyderco does it, where they DLC and then they laser it.
I mean, there's a lot of factors on how you laser,
and what type of laser you're doing, black or
your depth, the color, all that.
There's a lot that goes into it.
So I'd have to ask the laser engraver guy.
Yeah. Just double check the chef turns out the action is stiffer than I thought. Maybe back out the pivot a little bit. I don't know.
I could polish the washers.
Yeah, all
kinds of pivot.
You need to be able to pin DMs like emails. That would be nice. I wanted to Spidey hold that thing too, but they put that logo in a different place on both sides. Oh, that sucks.
Where is it again?
I just put it away.
Do you guys get more DMs or more emails?
More DMs easily.
Right? Like I feel like I get way more DMs nowadays than emails. And I'm just like, it's rough because email's easier to organize, but DMs, you just get more of them. And it's just like, it's a mess. Like, I don't know. Like, I miss DMs all the time.
Back in the day, it was like, it's like, oh shit, we got another request. Like, oh, let's like jump on it immediately. And now it's like we wake up and it's like 10 requests and we're like, fuck.
Yeah. And I just feel like so much of the day. Yeah. I honestly though, I've noticed like I can't spend a lot of time on social media because I'll get like sucked into it to the point where I'm like not productive and I feel like it fucks with my dopamine levels to the point I'm just like not motivated. So I try to stay off of like Instagram and like social media as much as I can.
Yes. So I think a Spidey hole would work absolutely.
But he doesn't want to fuck with the logos.
Well, it would obviously you'd lose. Well, let me see here. I don't know. I would have to take a circle and like check it out. But no, I mean the logo's pretty much in the same spot on both sides.
There's
that logo.
It's just
and
one's a little space.
You got that logo. Obviously, you would lose the logo, but then there'd be the 20 CV.
Yeah.
Yeah. But I think
Sterile Blades are where it's at. Tell them to just get rid of the logos.
Yeah, I love how Ray Laconico puts his shit on the spine. I feel like that's so nice.
But I think this is enough room to actually.
Oh, okay, Patina, fine. I'm sorry. We keep talking about it, and we just keep forgetting to do it. I'll write it down right now. Here, I'll put it in my reminder.
Well, I mean, we have it. It's just
I know. That's what.
I'll just send it to him.
Yeah.
Okay.
Dude, no. I gotta say this though. What Patina just said sounds like it's true, but every day people ask me what the prices are when they're right on my website. So that's not true. That's not true.
Yeah, I mean, I'm sure we'll still get people asking us prices, but we definitely need I need to make a website for knife monitors. But
I mean, the thing is, most of the questions we get are most of the questions
aren't price related.
Yeah, they're not price related.
Mod related.
They're like, oh, can you do this and this with this? And then they're like putting all these combinations of mods together since we offer a pretty wide variety of stuff. They're like, can you do this with this? And then I'm like, no, you can't do this. And this is why you can't do this. And then they're like, oh, well, can we do this and this? And then it's like a long conversation.
Okay,
for sure. Right. For you there's so many details you have to discuss.
Yeah.
That it gets longer. For me, the types of questions I have, like, they're pretty simple to answer. So I can just like copy and paste. Because it'll either be like, are books open, which is a yes or no question. And if not, then when will they open? Which is just like a quick answer, you know?
Yeah.
So it's just like, it's pretty easy. And then prices, I just go like, I can copy and paste them from my website.
Yeah, that's nice.
So I'm just like, okay, that's it. It's just that like, I've been getting a lot of those lately because since I sent the test blades to Neves and Stasa, like more people have seen it now just because they have YouTube channels. So they have like larger followings. So the number of DMs has gone up a lot, but I'm copy and pasting furiously, so it's fine.
Yeah.
The only thing we copy and paste is when we tell our address, how to pay us,
and then
like
please
when the
no
payment
notes,
due, when the payment's due.
There's like a thing we say at the end of the conversation after we know everything's set in order. We give them our like shipping address and then just like basic information that they need to know before they ship the knife. But everything else.
I'm so lucky because I've never said that, like the no notes part, but no one has ever put a note in.
You know what's funny is like one of our oldest customers or one of our longer customers, Scott. But anyways, people, just all kinds of people. We get it all the time. I had a note one time. Oh man, one time I've even had somebody accidentally send the PayPal, like the payment to the wrong address because they spelt my name wrong. And it was like $400. It was a lot of money. And they ended up repaying me. And I felt so bad because my name is like Lyndy and they spelt it Lindy. I felt so bad.
I mean, they got punished for, you know.
Yeah, I know, but that's so much.
A terrible mistake.
I just felt so bad.
You need to charge $25 for consultation if they end up ordering something and then put that fee towards purchase. Yeah, Way of Knife does that. And honestly, we spend so much time doing that, but I don't know.
I feel guilty charging someone
that would just feel weird. I don't know. It would feel weird doing that.
It's you know, my like mentality with it, because the same thing happens for reblades. Like when it comes to like books are about to open, people ask, like, can you do this? Can you do that? I just add it to like my general like price of everything.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
There's like a little fee that everyone pays no matter what.
That makes sense.
We haven't done that. We should.
It's similar. It's similar to overhead, right?
Right.
Where like I count it under like what I put it under is customer service. So the fact that I'm here to like answer questions and like customize things and whatnot, like it all goes under that.
Yeah.
It's not a lot, but it adds up if you just put in a little bit for every order that you do. Just like could be a couple dollars or a little more.
Especially because sometimes some people,
it's really hard to price mods, dude, because like a lot of people don't talk about, things don't always go right. You have to redo shit. Like it's hard.
Dude,
it's often you have to redo things, and it's fucking, especially
it's a headache and a half.
With lightning annos, it's like if we don't have to redo a lightning anno at least once, it's like it's like a miracle because people always want super specific colors, and it's like it's
a finicky process too.
Yeah, it is, especially when you have scales that have like super deep milling in one area and then it's like super thick on the other part. So you have to like you have to do it a certain way, and then it's like they want like bronze at the top and they want it to like transition to blue, then purple. It's like, oh my God.
Yeah, that's really specific. And also there's things like your mirror stonewashing. You have to go back down a grit to get rid of the scratch.
Yep.
All sorts of bullshit can happen. So
yeah, like we just did, no joke, we did this Resenti Druid, and I think I put in probably like, I don't know, like 8 hours, maybe a little bit more. And then Lindy put in another 6 hours because, I told you about it. I hit it with 100 grit stone, and it was like, fuck my life, dude.
And,
and he was like,
people,
I can't look at it anymore.
And, I think like someone who's not really familiar with like making things might think to themselves, that's your fault for not being careful. But that's not how real life works. Like when you pay for any product, people in the assembly line at a factory, they also mess up sometimes, and that's all calculated into the cost.
Yep.
Like the fact that some products need to be thrown out is all part of the cost that you pay in the end. So it's absurd that like for custom work, people expect that to not be a factor in price when it's like, no, like the fuck ups. It's not like we want to fuck up and spend more time. Like that's just part of the process. Like fuck ups happen because we're human, and even machines mess up sometimes. They malfunction. Like things just happen. So, yeah.
It sucks.
Yeah, up until that point, all of our mirror stonewashes were going smooth sailing, and it was like great. And then,
it was just that one knife. It was just, I don't know. Sometimes it just happens. It just happens sometimes. Other knives, literally, with some mirror stonewashes, are a joke. It's great.
Like M390 goes great. Like
most of the time, which is I don't know why, but it's nice to stand.
We
what
did.
Was that Druid in again?
It was an XHP.
Oh, okay.
We did do one in S90V, and that was terrible.
Yeah,
I imagine.
I think
multiple in S90V.
I think it has to. I'd imagine it has to do with like the vanadium vanadium content.
It was like 8 or 9% vanadium or something.
Even just grinding, like getting a nice finish on S90V is harder.
Yeah, I don't know because I haven't ground S90V, but
If you grind, like if you like side by side grind some S90V versus like CPM 154, it's like night and day.
Oh yeah.
Dude, so many custom makers still use CPM 154.
Just because it's so easy, but like But that's why, like, that's what people don't get is like the fact that it's so easy to grind and finish and everything, like just every part of it is so easy is why it should be so much cheaper. Not like talking about like the price of the steel itself, but just like the amount of work that goes into it is like 10 times less than other steels.
Right, exactly. But then they still charge the same amount.
Sanford was telling me that MagnaCut is really affordable. I have no idea because
It is. Is the steel itself is cheaper than M390?
Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah.
He told me it was like barely more expensive than CPM 154.
Yeah, it is. Yeah.
That's cool.
Like for me, like I think I was charging like per blade like $15, and I don't buy large quantities. So if you obviously economies of scale, so if you buy a lot of MagnaCut, it's even cheaper than that.
Right.
But it just goes to show like what a small fraction of the price the steel is.
Yeah.
I wonder what would make it so cheap relative to like M390? Just the process that it takes to like manufacture it, or
I don't know much about the processes for making steels.
Right.
I just buy it.
Yeah.
But I would imagine part of it has to do with like processing it into like bar form is easier. Because MagnaCut, like, especially when it's like when we're talking like not heat treated stuff yet, right? When it's annealed, the only thing that affects how difficult it is to grind is like its chemical composition.
Right.
And so anything with more vanadium content should be more expensive, generally speaking. This is like my like theory
That makes sense.
about it. But like if anything that's like naturally more difficult to grind because of its composition, is gonna be more expensive. And then it gets, even harder to grind once you heat treat it, obviously. But yeah.
M390 is from Europe too, or are you talking 20? I don't any of those. I'm just talking about M390, 20CV, 204B.
Yeah. And those are all similarly priced. The M390 family.
M390 umbrella. Little Birdie told me that CRK is planning to be on MagnaCut as standard by the end of the year.
Okay.
Interesting.
It's funny how quickly they abandoned S45VN.
Right.
But they're just like, yeah, it's not that cool. Because like they came out with that and people were like, wait, so it's like marginally better S35VN? And they're like, yeah, dude, it's really cool. And then like people are like, yeah, okay. Like, no, we'll take MagnaCut, bro. What's funny is like, even from a marketing perspective, naming it just like 10 higher of a number is not that cool. Like they should have given it a new name.
Hey, it fucking works though.
No, if they gave it a whole new name though,
you're right.
Like it would have been cool. Like people would have like hyped it up more.
You are totally right about that.
Even if it was composition was like,
and then really only the people that are educated would
know, right? Like from a marketing perspective, S45VN is like just terrible. Like the name, the composition, just all of it was just like.
I mean, dude, all these companies that are Spyderco and CRK, they could have literally just been marking S45 on their blade and used S35, and no one would have known different.
Isn't it? Or is it Australia? No, it's Austria, isn't it?
Austria, yeah.
It's Austria, not Australia. Okay, that's what I thought.
Yeah, Austria.
S5843VN. Yeah, exactly.
It's how many VNs you have. That's how cool you are.
Yeah,
right?
exactly. And VN squared. S45 isn't better than S35. It's just more better than S30V.
I mean, there's that S60V too.
There you go.
I'm actually gonna try out some S60V, like, because some of my friends want S60V, so I'm just gonna try it out and
Yeah, Alex Steingraber, he did some S60V, I believe. He did.
I mean, it sounds interesting. Like, I don't think it'll be like bad or anything. I think it'll be like pretty good, probably.
Yeah.
So,
has anyone heard who's responsible for developing the S45 at Reeves? Was that in house or developed?
It'll be lost in the annals of time because no one cares about it. So
yeah,
sure. That's the reality.
Wait, I thought S45 was not developed at CRK. Am I wrong? I didn't think that it was CRK that.
I haven't heard that it is.
Yeah, I was under the impression that it did not have to do with CRK, but I could be completely wrong.
Yeah,
so
maybe they had some input. I don't know, but
didn't we just find out about S60V? Remember recently, not that long ago? Or am I tripping?
But S60V has no N. What is the other name for S60V? I don't remember. It has another.
It's like
440VN or 440V.
I think just 440V.
Yeah, that's right.
Yeah. Which is hilarious because like
S90.
you immediately think 440C,
S60 is not the same as S90 at all.
Yeah, they're different.
Was by Crucible a little bit of input from CRK.
Okay. Yeah,
that makes sense.
Yeah, partnership. Gotcha.
Interesting. Okay. So it wasn't like the whole S35 situation.
Yep. Yeah, should have asked for a cooler name.
Yeah, they fucked up.
So he said S110 is the shit. Dude, I've never used S110, but I like S90V a lot. And I feel like S90V is super underappreciated.
For what it is and how good it is. I agree.
I really like S90. I need more production
Vanax
stuff in
is
Vanax.
Expensive.
Yeah, so that's what I was gonna bring up. So why is Vanax so much more expensive?
I have no idea.
No,
I'll tell you this though. One thing I noticed about Vanax, I don't know why. Looking at the composition, it's like this. But even before I heat treat it, right? It is such a bitch to grind.
Really?
Like surface grinding it, like getting it flat. First of all, like it's very prone to warping.
Oh.
So when I'm surface grinding it, I have to constantly flip it back over and over, to keep surface grind it on this side, then flip it over, surface grind it on the other side.
Right.
So if I grind too much on one side, it starts to warp. It builds up heat. Like I'm talking all preheat treat. Like it builds up heat faster than other stuff that I grind, like on the surface grinder. So, and when I'm profiling as well, I just notice like it heats up faster. And that doesn't matter in the sense that like, because you can't overheat it before it's heat treated, right?
Yeah,
like
right.
But like, it's still, I assume, more work to grind. And obviously, since preheat treat is what matters to companies that are selling it in the sheet or bar form, I'm gonna assume that that's a factor in why it costs so much. Is that difficulty in like actually processing it? I don't think it actually costs much more to make it,
Right.
like to actually like create it. But I think making it into like a form that's sellable, like sheets, is actually probably like more.
Yeah.
I'm curious what else Vanax is used for in the world.
ENG was inspired by your purchase, and he says the Blitz 360 has almost renewed my opinion of Fresh Head. It's so good. It's
Dude,
fucking
okay,
awesome.
I do have some things to say about the Blitz that I've noticed after using it for a while that I do not like. Hold on, let me grab it. Where the fuck is it? Oh, there it is.
So it was on the cat treat.
So you have the base. Okay, you're sharpening, whatever. So there's not really a good way to grip it, like to hold it down, because you have to still hold it down. It's not like super heavy to the point where it won't move. So you're holding it down, and I notice sometimes if you're going kind of quick, this part will tend to like want to come up, like the whole base will want to come up. The KME doesn't do that. So I think it has to do with the fact that the base isn't as wide as the KME, and it's just not as comfortable to hold with your left hand as the KME is. And yeah, just the fact that it'll like come up like this sometimes is kind of fucking annoying. That's like the main thing that I've noticed that kind of bugs me.
Could you just mount it, like screw it, like drill holes?
Yeah, you could, or attach a wider base. I think that's if it was just a little bit wider, I think it wouldn't be a problem. Be good to go. But
but the Cadet, but I feel like what's so nice.
He said the Cadet doesn't do that either.
Cadets go interesting.
Yeah, because the Cadet looked like it had the same size. It looked like it had the same size base,
but it looked a little.
I don't know. Maybe I'm just retarded.
But Marty says he tried searching for uses for Vanax and kept getting warnings about scanning, so I can't help you there.
That's funny.
Yeah, nobody take bars. No, much bigger.
Oh, okay.
Oh, interesting.
Well, don't make me regret my purchase, dude.
Yeah.
I don't know. I just like the design.
I love the size.
I like the design of the. That's why I bought it. I bought this one because it looks cool.
Yeah, send us a video. But
so to answer that question real quick, the one right under.
Yeah.
So he said, Brian, why is 14C outperforming 20C in edge retention test even from reputable companies? I mean, when you say reputable company, like it just depends on what you mean by reputable. Because like there's popular and then there's like well-known for heat treat, right? Those are like different.
Well, I know the Reich Pietro 114C has like outperformed a lot of M390. Who was it? Outpost?
It was Gerald.
Outpost did some videos.
I mean, a lot of M390 out there is just bad. It's just like, you know, and there's a lot of reasons for that, but like it's a combination of so here's the irony, right?
Yeah.
Even if you heat treat it well, you get to the point where because it's heat treated well, sometimes when they're sharpening it, and it's because it's more abrasive, more heat builds up, so they're burning the edge harder. And then in the cut test, it's actually going to perform worse. That's the irony. Is sometimes even when it's heat treated better, the end result is worse because they just burn it more because it's harder to grind.
Right.
So like at the edge, when you test it, and a cardboard test is very sensitive to fatigue steel. Like you're just gonna like that's plain and simple, pretty much how it is. Like, and then obviously there's cases where it's just soft and it's just bad, right? That's also a possibility.
Okay, so there's something I gotta bring up. So I'll hear people talk about this. They'll be like, dude, I haven't sharpened my S90V, whatever, ran any steel, any high-end steel. Here. And people are like, yeah, I haven't sharpened my knife
in over a year.
All I've done is strop it. And I'm like, what the dude? You're a fucking liar. You're a goddamn liar. You're not using it, or you're just fucking straight up lying. Because, dude, it does not work that way. Like, not for me.
It doesn't work that way at all.
No, like I'll cut a shit ton of cardboard and like sure, I'll be able to strop it back, and then the next day I'll cut a shitload more cardboard, and then it's like, okay, I strop it, and then the edge is not good, and then I have to sharpen it. It's like, I don't care what steel it even is. Like,
dude, I'm telling you, some of these people who say that stuff, because I see it all the time, especially on boomer forums, like where they'll just like be like, they'll say like, yeah, I just need to strop it or like whatever, and then like, but the funny thing is, I know that it's physically impossible what they're saying, because like, for example, like a lot of the how should I call them? A lot of them like original made in USA, like, you know, Medford, Hinder, CRK, etc. They do more obtuse edge angles. So even if the heat treat was really good, just because the edge angle is more obtuse, it's not going to cut as much. You know what I mean?
Yeah,
like,
naturally. Yeah,
because that affects edge retention.
Right.
So since they didn't ever like sharpen it to a more steep angle or whatever, there's no way it just cuts that long. Like even if you take my stuff, like where it's like you heat treat it almost as hard as it can go. If the edge is super obtuse, it's still gonna like not cut.
It's not gonna cut well because there's more pressure on the edge itself versus
on the apex.
Dude, I hear a lot of people fucking say that shit, and I'm just like, okay,
okay, a shit more cardboard
in a little over so in about a month and a half now, I have sharpened my Hinder 5 times.
Nice. In a month
and a half.
Yeah.
And obviously I use my stuff a lot more than the average person, but still, like, it just goes to show, like, and I don't even think that's that terrible. Like, it's pretty standard under 90.
Maybe our standard of sharp is just a lot higher than other people's too, because I feel like personally after just like a couple cuts sometimes it's just like, fuck, it is not.
You know, initially way back in the day I thought maybe I'm just not that good at sharpening, because I hear these people saying like, maintain it with a strop and then like it's good to go. I'm like, maybe I'm not that good at sharpening. I've been doing it for a fucking while now.
Yeah.
So I'm pretty sure I'm fucking sharpening right. Like, but one thing you can actually do is hone it, which does work. You know, hit it on fucking 600 grit diamond stone, and it will bring the edge back. But if there's any like real damage, then it has to be sharpened.
Right. Obviously. Mm-hmm. Sometimes I just feel like people, I don't know, they just don't. I don't know. I don't even know. A really thin edge can be blunted on a microscopic level and still cut just fine due to its geometry. Yeah, exactly.
Yeah, my Maximate Native 5 lightweight, I reground to like 4,000ths behind the edge. It's fucking insane. Honestly, I didn't think it would. I wasn't sure if it was gonna hold up since it's like Maximate having it that thin. But dude, I've had no issues with it at all. No chipping, no like nothing like that. So.
I want a God's view of one of these people who say they've gone a year without sharpening their Hinder.
I know, dude.
Like, I just want to like see them at all times and just be like, what is he actually doing with his knife? You know?
Yeah.
And just to find out just how like much or little they've actually used it. Because I'm just curious.
Like, I've heard a few people say that shit.
So edge depends a lot on the heat treat. So okay, but like with what I'm talking about, I don't like.
It doesn't matter.
It doesn't matter. No matter what, you're not going to be able to.
You can have the best heat treat in the world. Like that doesn't.
And your edge is still gonna dull.
Yeah, I don't know. That doesn't.
But
it's more about thinking like in terms of like just like raw like numbers, right?
Yeah.
Maximate will cut so much more than a lot of other steels, but even if you take the maximum number that we see from, you know, Maximate, it's really not that much if you think about it. Like when you think about like how much cutting like a person who's actually working does.
Yeah.
Like Maximate's gonna go dull too. Like you just have to.
It does. I know a lot of people make Maximate seem like it's some like fucking
amazing fucking
but in real everyday use, and you're not doing controlled cutting, like it's still dull.
Maximate doesn't even but like we've talked about this though. I don't know. Maximate doesn't feel like it stays like good sharp.
It doesn't keep a fine edge for a long time.
Yeah.
I've never actually long term carried Maximate, so I'm curious about it.
That was like all I carried for a while, and I just felt like every time it would just I don't know. I just didn't think it hold edge for very long, even after just light use.
Some steels don't like. I mean, dude, we never sharpen our knives higher than 600 grit. I don't even bring it
unless
to
someone specifically asks. Obviously,
well, I'm talking about for our knives. Like we go to 600 grit, and then we strop a little bit on like 4 micron diamond, and then that's it.
Yeah, I do 650, not because I think it's 50 better, but because my stone is just 650,
Yeah,
so it is what it is. So I just,
spreads peanut butter and whispers hard use.
Yeah.
That's me after I cut my apple with my Nkosi. I'm just like, that's hard use right there for me. I sometimes like miss. So I used to work in like shipping and receiving, and that's like when I first started getting into knives. Is like I carried a gonzo to work, and since I worked in shipping and receiving, I was unloading trucks, taking all the boxes out onto the floor, and then unpacking the boxes, breaking them open, breaking them down, putting them in the cardboard bale, and like I got to really test the knife. I wish I'd had M390 or like a higher end steel. All I had at the time was like D2 and like 440C, I think. And like I wish
you had the S35 for like a couple days.
Yeah, but then someone stole it. I was so sad.
Shit.
Like at work, I was so bummed. I bought my first titanium knife. It was the Ferrum Forge, the Wee Dow.
Yeah.
And you know what's fucked is someone stole it the day my dad died while I was at work. I was like, you motherfuckers. I was like so devastated. My brand new knife. I was heartbroken.
So this was the Maximate Native 5. Like I don't even think I'm gonna be able to show the edge. But
Loki's here.
It's it's so damn thin. I wasn't gonna go this thin at first, and then I just like
give me a Loki.
I don't know why. I think I ground it a little too thin on one side, so then I was like, well, I'm just gonna have to go for it. So.
Yeah, but it's fun that way, dude. I like it that way. Like,
yeah, it's fucking awesome. Sharpens so fucking easy, dude. I fucking hate sharpening thick knives, like thick behind the edge. It's so unenjoyable.
A lot of people don't know that there's different types of cardboard. Did you know that? Like
really?
There's like double wall, triple wall, and
and there's the like the weight, what is it, like the crush weight? Yeah.
So a lot of people don't know that, and I think they're so used to only opening Amazon packages, they don't realize like if you're actually trying to cut some of that triple wall shit, like it is hard with the dull knife.
That shit will hurt your hand. Like I don't care how comfortable your knife is, that shit will fuck your hand.
Yeah, like that's when you start to struggle with a dull knife or with thick geometry.
Yeah,
you cannot tell me with a straight face you took a hinderer with stock geometry and the stock edge and you cut triple wall cardboard.
Yeah, hell
you can't
no.
Tell that to my. There's no way.
Fuck no, not with a hinderer, dude. I remember the first time I tried to like cut through like cardboard with the Yojimbo, and I just gave up. I was like, this is fucking pointless. Like it sucked.
Green apples are so much tougher on blades than red ones, dude. Green apples are fucking disgusting.
Red apples are fucking disgusting. I take a green apple.
Wait.
Apple,
Like
a red
I was thinking like a super green one.
Oh, like a Granny Smith?
Yeah, there we go.
Okay, but like Red Delicious apples, I'd take a Granny Smith over a Red Delicious all day.
They're both like sour as shit.
No, Red Delicious apples.
Do you bite your apples or do you cut them?
We cut them, dude. That's the only way to eat them, dude. They're so much better when you cut them.
In my teeth and
I cut them. Well, I shouldn't say that. I'll be accurate to the truth. My mom cuts them, and then I eat them.
So much.
But I gotta be honest, right? I gotta be honest. I don't cut.
Does she do it with one of your reblades?
Yeah.
No, she just uses kitchen knife. But
are the kitchen knives in your house sharp?
Hell no.
Yeah.
I don't either.
You know why? Like my mom doesn't like it. I sharpened them once, and she's like really scared of them.
Yeah, oh my god, that's so funny.
She was like, "Oh my god, they're too sharp," and I was just like, "What does that mean?"
Yeah.
But she apparently she's like used to it being kind of blunt and like requiring a certain amount of force to like go through. And so like if you change that what they're used to, because she's been cooking for like over 30 years, right? Like so like I get it. Like if you're used to something, then like it can be scary to change it up.
Yeah, that makes sense. So, the knives in our kitchen just get thrown in the sink, so it's like there's no point. Like
it'll just get banged up. Like
if I went in there and grabbed the kitchen knives, like literally you could just look at the edge and you'll just see like reflection, like it's just flat.
If I cooked, I would need a nice knife, though.
Yeah.
Like, if I actually cooked, like
we keep our kitchen knives,
good knives
in here. Yeah. Like we have, I think we showed it before on here.
I saw. I saw some of the experimental ones.
Oh no, but the MBK knife.
Yeah,
I think we showed it, right?
I don't know.
MBK made a kitchen knife.
Some Tucson.
So that's MBK. Where's the MBK one?
Oh yeah, here. I'll go get it. Oh,
I might have seen it, but I don't remember.
Here, is it right here? No, it's not. Okay,
He didn't
put them into production.
Yeah, he just made some.
He didn't think anyone would buy them.
Yeah, he didn't think anyone would buy them, so he like never made a bunch. And then
he
like
needs Vero's confidence then.
Right? I know.
I looked at Vero's kitchen knife. I was like, wait, they literally just put a slot for food to get stuck in. Like, what is the point of that?
Dude, I don't know if I've even seen that. When did he
Vero kitchen knife. If you want to pull it up for people to see.
Okay, let me see if I can find it on my phone first.
Jesus. Okay, here. Let me pull this up.
Okay.
So this is it's a Damascus with a VG2 core, I think. And it's beautiful. I don't know what the length is overall, but
it looks fucking cool though.
Ooh, pretty.
Yeah, and then it has carbon fiber handles with the mosaic pin.
Oh, that's nice. I like the. It's so cool to me how unique you can get with like how you contour the handles.
I know this little contour right here. I just love how this looks. And
he didn't think people would buy that. Did he think like he couldn't price it so people would want it or what?
I don't.
Because it looks good.
People wanted it, and it's amazing. It's well made. It's a beautiful.
Yeah, I have no idea why he didn't think people would buy
it. I don't blame him though, in the sense that like the kitchen knife market is so saturated.
Yeah.
Like, it can be hard. Yeah, it can be hard to like break into that because people like have like dedicated people they buy from.
Right.
And, like,
but at the same time, I just feel like MBK has a fault. I don't know. I don't know how many he would have made, but like I feel like people would have bought them. They're just so well made. But I guess that's something you can't really tell until you get it in hand. Sorry, Noki, I love you.
Okay, let's go to Vero.
When did they come out with the kitchen knife? Was that recently?
Well, I don't know.
It's pretty recent.
Oh, I saw that.
Is it released yet, or is that just like a prototype? Yeah, I saw it.
Yeah, the Vero knife looks pretty cool. I just like don't. I mean, I understand why they put the slot. It's because it's like their brand, but it's also like.
Yeah.
Couldn't they have like just lasered it in or something to like keep the look, but not have a food catcher?
But people would have complained about that too.
So, AR Knife Mods is saying that it looks really thick. So we'll see in a second.
Yeah, I don't know if that's that's a prototype, so maybe it'll be thinner in the real one. It is like the stock is too thick though.
Yeah, it's way thick.
The handle profile looks cool though. Like
and the hand rip satin looks pretty dope.
Yeah, like it looks cool. The overall design is nice. It just needs to have the factors that make a chef knife actually a chef knife, which is like thin stock and not food catching. Like
that makes no sense at all, and the blade would look much cleaner without that slot.
Yeah, it would look. I think it looks nice.
If you look at the chamfering, or I don't know what you want to call it, but it has that stepped look like all the Veros have, like on the handle, so they don't need the whole slot. Like I feel like the handle is very Vero-esque, anyways. You know, like on brand with the rest of their knives, just the way, I don't know.
I gotta go.
I think what they could have done to stay on brand and still have that look of the slot without actually putting the slot.
Yeah.
They could have done a laser engraved rectangle and then put Vero inside. And that would have been like unique and cool.
Yeah, I think that would have looked really nice, but kept it kind of like minimal, if anything, like very light. Fine.
And if they said like, hey, we did it this way because we were concerned about food getting stuck in the slot, people would have been like, oh, that's so smart. Like,
yeah, exactly. They did it on the back of the blade with the square. So that way, like the front is sterile, but then, because you know how, like, what's that white model? You know, that they have.
I know what you're talking about, where it's just for Spidey flicking. They have the slot on the other side.
Yeah, I feel like that was because that way it doesn't take away from the hand rip satin on the I don't know. But I guess
I actually completely agree with that. Yeah,
I think that would look really good. Man, it's so you can pinch grip it because you can't do that without a slot.
Dude,
the other thing is that those handles are micarta, which I don't like micarta as a kitchen knife.
Yeah, because they get all wet and soggy and shit.
Yeah, so but he did say he would experiment with other handle materials. So hopefully this is like carbon fiber. Right, carbon fiber.
My stomach hurts from eating too many almonds.
Dude, this is my favorite kitchen knife in the whole wide world. It's so beautiful.
You can pinch grip it.
Is that I don't know. Did they say that?
Yeah, I guess.
I hope not. I hope that's not the reason. You definitely can pinch grip without it.
Why don't you want? What's wrong with a hand rub on a kitchen knife?
I think he's probably saying because it'll scratch up or something.
But it's gonna get scratched no matter what.
Yeah. Yeah, those are micarta.
I don't know. I like the hand represent. I think it looks good.
Dude, I've seen more than one maker like do micarta though for no reason. Like Peña's kitchen
glass
knife.
cutting boards? Your mom has is that yeah, what the heck with glass cutting board? Oh wait, never mind. Maybe there's people talking in the chat.
Yeah, dude, imagine if like the micarta kitchen knife like sits in the sink with like a bunch of nasty shit on it, and then it fucking smells all mildewed and shit.
You wouldn't let your
I
kitchen
know.
knife sit in the sink
I
with
know.
nappy
But
water?
what if you accidentally left it out and then someone came out there and they were just like,
put it in the sink?
threw it in the kitchen?
That shit would traumatize me. My nice kitchen knife. I mean, I don't know. But bacteria.
Yeah, it's like a little petri dish.
Oh, that's what he said. He showed it in that live stream. It's so you have a grip spot to chop.
Okay.
No, I'm sorry.
No,
but
excuses.
Yeah, that's marketing. But yeah, I mean that's kind of cool. Like the slot in the blade could be like a little petri dish, and you can just have like a little bacteria farm.
Yeah, back and see what like
no, dude, it's so you can sample your food. You know, you cut it, it gets stuck in there, and you just.
Good night, Kevin. Thank you for hanging out with us.
It's like a nice little sample. That's perfect portion size.
You know, there's some old food in there too. Mix the flavors.
Yo, they could use those at Costco. You know how they have the Costco samples? With the guy's like cutting it, and then like as he cuts it, he just gives you a
it
sample.
pulls the sample out for you as you like go.
Weird that you don't see stonewashing kitchen knives. Tactile. Their kitchen knife is a stonewash blade.
But I would imagine Bradford probably has one with all the fixed blades he's done in stonewash.
Yeah, probably.
Probably, yeah.
Let's see. The thumbnail for this live stream has Neva's knives. Lindy is open up. Can we change it in here?
No, no. It's because when he first took the smile with Freya, that was going to be our thumbnail.
Oh shit!
We need Freya in here. What are you doing?
Nothing.
Anyways, we need a kitty. Okay. Anyways,
he should have named it the salmonella knife.
That's so funny. That's hilarious. Did we say hi to you, Cue Ball? I felt like I said hello to you, but I saw when you first entered, and I felt like I was gonna say something, but we might have been distracted.
So have you freehanded a hollow grind yet, Brian? Like
completely freehand?
Yeah.
Nah, I don't really see a need to because like I just set it initially with the jig and then I freehand after.
Gotcha.
Because it just seems like easier. Like it's just yeah.
Oh, he did. I saw the Bradford kitchen knives that were show us. I did see those.
I was watching this. I was watching this video from Eckham Knives. He was freehanding a hollow grind, and he was saying when he gets towards the tip, because you know how you're saying like when you get towards like this area, I think it was.
Pause a second.
Wait, why?
Background was Neve's knives because Jared's letting us use his StreamYard, and so he used it last, so it's all set up. It's his account, so it's all set up for Neve's. Okay, anyways, continue.
Okay, so you know how you were saying you're grinding straight across, and then it'll thin out here more than everywhere else. So he was saying when he gets to the tip, he like twists it or something like that. So what do you do to avoid? Because I know with flat grinds you angle it just like this.
Right, you do like a little.
Yeah.
But what are you supposed to do with hollow grinds? Like I haven't had much of an issue with that, but I would just
I mean, I just do the same thing I do with the flat, where I just turn it. Yeah, I don't twist.
Okay, cool.
Yeah, I don't twist.
And you just do like a little micro.
Yeah, because I saw him saying twist, and I was like, "Shit, is that what?"
But you can twist, but then it wouldn't be completely straight lines anymore.
Gotcha.
Okay, so they would kind of angle.
I don't even understand how did he twist it. It was like that. Is that what he's saying? Like I don't. So it doesn't.
Well, he would be holding it this way, right?
Right.
Oh,
yeah.
So it would be this way, like that.
So let me think. It'd be okay. So it'd be like this.
Because you would want it away from the edge, so you'd want to twist down and then towards you, right?
No, I think it would be the other way. It would be you push the tip into the grinder as you twist.
Yeah, and the heel of the blade would come towards you, and this would go.
Yeah, the heel would come toward you. Yeah.
Yeah, that's what you were just saying, right?
But isn't that just like the standard way of doing it though?
Yeah, but he's just saying you add a little twist as well. I don't think I that seems sort of arbitrary to me though. Like I did see that video though. Like, but I think that's just his style of doing it. But you can also just not twist and just do the standard way. Like,
okay. So then how do you avoid it getting too thin here? You just don't put.
You got to be fast. Like,
Okay.
you don't spend time there. You know what I mean?
Also,
Okay.
Kyle,
Okay, cool.
if you go on eBay, like I have a couple Tucson kitchen knives. This one has like cat hair and stuff on it. This one's just been loose. I have another one that I use more often. But I got this. It's Damascus. I don't know what steel, what core the Damascus is or anything. But it was like $30. They're really thin. And then it has like a standard kind of like Japanese inspired handle. And I think they're really, really nice. That's like what they're really
you can
awesome.
Get the non-Damascus ones in 14C.
And they have other styles. They have more like American style kitchen knives or like European Western style kitchen knives.
Nice.
But they also have the Japanese style, which I personally love. And then I also have a longer one that's kind of more of like a bunka style blade, which is like my favorite blade shape in the kitchen. It's like the MBK one, but like smaller. But I got it for like $30, and like usually no one else is really bidding on them, and you can get them. But yeah, check eBay.
It's such a weird system that they like do only like these bids on eBay.
I know.
I love it.
It's wild to me.
It's like gambling, dude.
I know.
It's so fun. You like wait till the last second, you fucking snipe them. And then the thing is, if you do that and you wait till the last
Like
second to bid, what will happen is it'll say that you lost the auction because you didn't bid in time. And then you have to wait like 5 seconds, and then the screen will change and be like, "Oh, you won, actually."
What?
Yeah,
that's happened a couple times.
Wait, that's gotta be hype then. Like you're like, oh, I lost. And it's like, oh, I won.
Yeah, it's like gambling.
It's fucking awesome.
Yeah, it's awful.
And you get it for like a good price and fucking.
Man, but Tucson's are like way more expensive now than like.
Yeah, they were so much cheaper before.
Yeah, because there weren't as many
also
people
doing
buying
cool shit like. Cooler
dude, I know. Tucson needs to come to a freaking show, dude. Like people need to handle their knives.
I mean, that's how their shit is so cheap, though. They have no marketing. They don't sell. They don't.
It's
the knives don't go to any retailers. They just sell it on eBay.
It's
that's
just
probably
like
why
Tesla.
the price is so
Tesla
cheap.
doesn't spend a dime on advertising, but they are doing so well, all because of like word of mouth. I feel like Tucson is like actually not.
I mean, I don't really know how well Tucson is actually doing.
But
like,
people love Tucson.
Yeah.
I feel
there's
like
a lot of people that are like. Refuse to check out Tucson's
because of like Nick Shabazz.
Like Nick Shabazz absolutely refuses to.
Until
and a lot of the like
their
with
boxes.
More subscribers.
But like, so what?
Check out Tucson's.
I mean, you're obviously the people buying them are people who want a value. Like they don't care about the the experience. Like when you first open the package, like they're trying to save money, like and get a good knife. Like I don't know, I don't care about the Tucson.
Yeah, I don't really give a shit either.
Yeah, but it is a nice like touch when like the Demco, like when you open the Demco, like the 80-20.5s, their pouches are really nice.
I know. I was super surprised by the packaging on the 20.5. It's like, well, you motherfuckers couldn't have not done the packaging and just used a better steel.
But you're not buying an 80-20.5 because it's a good value. It's OS 10A for like $150.
Yeah.
You know, it's not like a Tucson.
Yeah. How do you guys do packaging when you send back stuff? Like
paper
assuming.
So
yeah, that's my thing. Like, because my thought process is, if I tell you exactly what you're paying for, or like that this is the price, like you're paying for the service, you don't want to pay for shipping crap. Like
So here's what we do. So
we need to get more shop towels. Speaking of which,
so if they send it in a pouch, then it's easy. We just tape the pouches to the box. Inside the box.
We'll also put the knife sometimes in paper towel in the pouch, just because some finishes.
We pretty much always do that with finishes that can get scratched easy.
Yeah, we wanted to just.
So we wrap it in paper towel and then we like tape that, put it in the pouch, then we tape the pouch to the box, and then we don't have to use like bubble wrap and like fucking paper or like peanuts. And then if it doesn't and it just comes in bubble wrap, we'll put it in paper towel, put it in bubble wrap, and then we'll tape the bubble wrap to the box, and then
just to keep it from like.
Yeah, that's pretty much it.
Around in there.
Like for me, because like I'm doing blades, right? Like it's just like a free floating blade. Mm-hmm. I literally take a piece of paper and I fold, because like when you fold a piece of paper over and over again on top of itself, it gets strong as fuck.
Yeah, to the point where you literally physically can't even fold it.
Yeah. So I put the tip at the part where it's folded the most, so it won't poke through, and then I just like wrap it in tape and I send it. It's never been a problem.
Yeah, that's
like. That's a cheap. It's one piece of printer paper and it's indestructible.
And it's not gonna fuck up your edge either. If you send it off sharpened, I think that's fine.
I'm just like, I don't want people to spend a dime more on shipping than they have to. Like it's
exactly.
so like
that's how we are too. And we were thinking about it.
And bubble wrap is fucking expensive.
Yeah, we're poor.
Wait, dude, usually like sometimes we'll get a box in like a massive box, and then it'll only have one knife in there, and it'll have like tons of bubble wrap, and we're like, fuck yeah, we get to read bubble wrap.
That's how I was too. I got the Demco, and I was like, oh my god, this is nice. I loved how like the pouch and stuff was. But we were thinking about getting some microfiber claws made with our logo on it to like replace the paper towel with. So that way your knife, whatever mods, we put the knife in a knife modders like
we should do
and
that.
We're thinking about doing it. It's kind of expensive, but I feel like it would just be really nice.
It was pretty fucking. I mean, in the grand scheme of how many you get, it's not expensive, but the minimum order quantity makes it expensive.
It feels like a lot of money.
In the moment, it feels expensive.
Yeah. But at the same time,
for all of it at the same time.
But
I mean, we're gonna have to get them made anyways for our knives, so it's like.
And I found
Well, that will make it easy. We'll just get a bunch of extra made when we get our knives made, and then
we'll just add that. So that will make it easier because we're already spending so much money.
Yeah, that's a good way to do it.
Yeah, it reminds me of Japanese manga. Read or die, Miss Paper. She can manipulate paper like a mother. The CRK boxes are still an experience to me. Don't care how many I open. It's an occasion every time.
Hey, dude, Kaiser kills it with their higher end boxes. Theirs is super legit.
I just hate how paper and lint and cat hair gets stuck to it like a motherfucker.
You know what it is when you buy a knife and it feels like it's a deal and it has good packaging, it feels good. But when you buy a knife and you feel like you overpaid and then the packaging is good, you feel like, why did they spend so much on packaging? Like,
yeah.
Okay. I think a good example of that.
I'm going to do new thumbnail. Brian, smile. Oh, wait, Freya's not going to cooperate. Okay, good. All right, now.
A good example of that is like the Norseman, where like the packaging is really nice.
Yeah.
But that knife is so over, like, just not worth it.
Yeah.
And I'm just like, why is the box so nice? Like, I would rather just like, if I'm going to spend the knife like money on the knife at all, I'd rather just have the knife.
You know what's funny is like, honestly, I never really considered like how much money really goes into packaging until I got into knives. Like your purchase, like how much is going into like the container, especially if you want to be sustainable. So you're buying glass, like, for skincare, beauty products, whatever. And then now it's crazy. Like I looked into it. It's crazy expensive. Like you're at least spending like $5 to like $30, even $40 just on, packaging.
So Sharp Thoughts says I have a TS 134 Tepe design. That's the one that's like the Vortex,
but like with wood.
With burl wood. Yeah. So it won't lock up whatsoever. Came that way. So just take it apart, bend the lock bar over, put it back together, see if it's fixed, and then you can go from there. Oh yeah, spine whack it.
So bend the lock bar. Don't have your grip it from the back, right? Obviously, and then don't have your fingers.
Spine whacking, dude, can solve a lot of fucking problems. Spine whacking can solve fucking lock stick and fucking. I've had
all kinds of things.
I've had it help. Like after carbonizing, I always spine whack it to set the lock,
and it works.
And if there's any lock stick or residual lock stick, it'll take that away, and then it'll put it in its.
Not 100% of the time, but it is like a thing to do that like more often than not will fix it.
But yeah, just bend your lock bar over,
dude.
Put it back together.
Yeah.
Spine whack, check it. Make sure the tension's not too strong. If it is, you can bend it back a little bit and just.
But you don't want to bend it too much because it can weaken the lock bar. But yeah,
it should be fine.
It should be fine. Can only put so much lipstick on a pig.
I don't know.
I missed something. Box is like, oh, cool, but a nice pouch is more like sweet. Yeah.
I hate boxes. I take a pouch over a box any day.
Too.
Dude, you should see our bottom dresser drawer is literally filled. We've owned like 20 mass drop knives, so we have every box from
we used
mass
to save
drop.
them so that we could just resell them, and then we'd forget to put the knife in the box when we'd sell them on Reddit, and we just ship the pouch, and then we got stuck with like 30 drop Ferrum Forge boxes.
We need to just throw them out. I don't know why we still
have them. It's Spyderco's and drop Ferrum Forge knives like Keens, Falcons, like because that's what we used to mod at first.
Because you could always find those Ferrum Forge knives and the drop knives for really good deals on Reddit, so we'd buy those, mod them,
and pouches are really useful because they fit into all boxes pretty much.
Yeah.
And you can like send out things for people to try out, or like when I send you guys stuff, I'd like send it in a pouch and like. I could send it in a pouch if I'm sending a lot of stuff, and then just like wrap them all in like tissues or something.
Yeah.
It's just like convenient. But like a box is annoying because they always take up space no matter what. And people expect you to have the box when you sell the knife sometimes. So you have to keep it even if you don't want to.
Yeah.
Not that I hadn't heard of it. I just wasn't sure what the
it was
context
in reference to
was for that. Yeah, that.
Yeah.
Exactly. I have the same thing, a shit ton of drop boxes and pouches. Yeah. Oh, the James brand, keeping an ear to the community and then doing the exact opposite.
I heard they increased the Barnes price by $50.
But to be fair, though, inflation.
Yeah, inflation.
Like everybody's price.
I mean, people are already like $600, but it is an integral made by Rayot. And think about CKF, dude. CKF charges that and no one bats an eye.
I know, but okay. And CKF, never mind.
I mean, I would never buy it, but
I think they're all overpriced though, so it's like weird comparing them to each other.
Yeah, I know that is true.
Because like if you look at the Mr. Designs integral, like it's literally like half the price.
No,
It's also Rhea, and it's also Rhea.
We met him at Blade Show West.
Okay, should I just tell the story? It's so funny. Okay, so we met him at Blade Show. So we knew about him though, like through Instagram and stuff. And like I had a cat named Kamir, and I couldn't come up with a name for my cat, so his name was literally Come Here, and I kind of just put it together, Kamir. But anyways, like one of his like little nicknames, I always called him Mr. And like so every time I hear Mr. Design,
that was literally
Mr.
That was the only reason that we like knew who he was, because he came up to us. He had like 200 followers at the time.
Yeah.
And he's like, yeah, he gave me his card. He's like, yeah, I'm Mr. Designs on Instagram. And I was like, oh, I know who you are. And he was like, really? That's surprising. And it was like, the only reason was because Lindy called her cat that. It was fucking hilarious.
Yeah, well, one of these days I want to tell him just like the story of like, yeah, every time we like say Mr. Designs for like Mr. because that's what I used to call my cat. So
yeah, you know, it was funny because he was telling me about how like when he went to the show, a lot of makers were like kind of rude.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, 100%. They were rude to us too. So
and I was just like, I don't know. Like it's I guess it's jealousy to some extent.
I mean, like
so the thing is Lindy, I don't think you read it, but basically he was.
I did read it.
Oh, you did?
Are we talking about the Firm Ford situation?
No.
Oh,
no. Just how certain makers were saying that since he's never made his own knife, like how can he like get an OEM knife?
Oh.
Yeah, it's like, you need to like make a knife by hand before you go and make a production
said that shit
knife.
Too. I've heard other people talk about that.
Yeah, of course.
Mm-hmm.
Of course. I don't understand why. It's all the older generation.
I mean, to be fair though, like the older generation of knife makers, like, is this really like, are we the next gen? I mean, how many generations of knife makers have there really been? Like, are we like, I don't know, like we're the millennials to the boomer. Like, I don't know how that.
I the way I see it, like, yes, there were like the old, like, you know, like Loveless, right?
Right, that's what I was thinking of too.
But I don't even consider them as part of a generation because
they were like a pioneer, more so.
Well, they're like the ancestors in a sense, but like they did fixed blades,
right?
Like when we think of like who did the first, you know, real like tactical folder, that'd be Terzola, and he's still alive.
Yeah, exactly. So he is. That's okay. That's what I was thinking.
Terzola's knives have gone downhill. I mean, he's really old, but I've heard they had some serious issues at the recent shows. Okay, so.
Oh, really? Jan, stop. I want to click something.
That's what I was like waiting.
Well, those spine wax just took 70% of the stick out of my large feldspar. Thanks, y'all. Awesome. Terzuola.
I think it's two generations right now, the way I
that's
see
what I was thinking too. Because there's like, there's Terzola, and then there's like Matt Christensen. You know, like that's where I'm kind of going. And then there's like us. I guess maybe we're like just on the end of the Matt Christensen generation, but
I think it's just I think it's just that they're mad, like the older makers getting mad at people just going straight and designing a knife. It's like, oh, you just get to cut the line and design a knife and make all this money while I've slaved away making these knives in my fucking garage. Like,
yeah, you don't deserve the same respect I do.
It happens in every industry and every like field of whatever. Because like even basketball, look at like people talk about modern NBA players like they don't deserve the money.
Yeah.
Like they'll be like, oh, like you just exercise more efficiently, have a stricter diet, like work way harder, and you get more money. Like that's not fair. It's like
I don't know about how like MMA fighters are, but if you look at the older generation of like, you know, MMA, UFC fighters compared to like nowadays, like look at the belt winners versus like the belt winners now, like what they can do.
That's true.
Yeah.
Yeah,
I don't know if they
yeah.
are saying the same shit, but
but they make so obviously like people in the modern day make more money. Like modern NBA players make so much money compared to like
sports.
Yeah.
I feel like
any sport, yeah.
Yeah.
But the older players say that like, dude, I heard this one guy, I don't know if you follow basketball.
No, not at all.
But basically the one of like the basically who's the person who's considered the best player in the NBA currently. Some older players were saying that he would be a bench player. That he would be a bench player in their era.
Yeah, right.
And I was like, okay.
Wait, who is considered the best player?
His name's Giannis Antetokounmpo.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, I've never even heard of him.
But he's like emerging as like one of the best players, and people consider him to be like the best right now.
Yeah.
And some of the older generations were saying like, well, if he was in our era, he'd be a bench player. He wouldn't even
mop them up.
Yeah, I was like, dude, he'd just destroy you guys.
Yeah. Like, each generation, like, I mean, we're doing something wrong if each generation isn't getting better. We're not learning from the
exactly because like,
so, obviously they're gonna be
like what you were saying with the MMA thing, like the way that they train now is so much smarter, and like the techniques they have are just so much better. It doesn't even fucking
better equipment, better knowledge.
Yeah,
like we know, yeah.
Doesn't mean you can't have respect for the older generation.
Like jiu-jitsu, like dude, a black belt way back in the day would get its ass handed to him by a blue belt.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
Yeah, and that's the thing that I like. Instead, like I think that some of the older generations are so convinced that like they're irrelevant unless they're better, which isn't true, because you are relevant because you started it and you pioneered the way.
Yeah,
right.
And that's something to be proud of. But it, unless you actually adapted with the times, then obviously your stuff isn't as good as anymore.
Exactly. Yeah,
like as modern stuff. Like 100%. You have to adapt. If you're proud of staying the same for 35 years, then obviously
sorry, what?
Yeah, if you're proud of staying the same, then like, obviously you didn't improve. Because like staying the same is the opposite of improving, Well, it's not the opposite. Declining would be the opposite.
Right. No, but you're stagnant to the point where you're not really staying relevant.
You're falling behind, exactly.
Right. If you're not, exactly.
And I gotta say,
also, a side note, we had a cat named Little Cat Elsie. Thank you. So I'm not the only one who couldn't come up with a name for the cat.
But yeah, man.
Wait. All right, heading to bed, folks. Got to kick the sinus infection. Oh, you have a sinus infection now
that
too?
Sucks.
On top, he just had COVID. And now he has a sinus infection. Have a great rest of your night. Thanks for tuning in.
Have a good night,
Brian. Have a good night.
I hope you feel better.
Thanks, Chris. You're awesome.
Okay, what is this?
Well, there's a big difference between a blacksmith and a machine operator. Way to the same end, and both should be respected.
Okay, but like also the thing is, there's makers now that do their knives fully handmade that are blowing old makers out of the water that were also handmade.
Right, and you
correct. Modern blacksmiths are still better than older blacksmiths. Exactly. Like, look at RPM Neil versus like like some of the older people who are just like, I can't even name them honestly, but
dude, RPM Neil's shit is fucking insane.
Yeah.
Yeah, and he's like actually like hammering stuff with like a power hammer in his hand, like a hammer. So like, keeping up with the times is such an important thing in my mind. Like, just like things change and we learn how to do stuff better. And if you won't change, then it's just like, I can't respect that. Like,
yeah. Well, I'm old, but I think you can design a knife even if you never slaved away in the garage. However, without those who paved the way, there would be no path. Sure, but that doesn't mean the younger generation shouldn't be respected just as much.
Yeah, I don't think he's saying.
I know. I was adding.
Yeah.
Comment.
Right.
I wasn't trying
for
to
sure.
We wouldn't even have the opportunity if it wasn't for the people who risked the biscuit out of necessity.
Risk the biscuit.
Nice.
Yeah, and that's a good point though. In that, it's the sort of the other side of this coin is that we wouldn't be able to do what we do today without those people in the past. Yes. But imagine the people in the past were in our position; they would do the same thing. They would do the most efficient thing with the knowledge that they currently have.
Right.
So, like, if Bob Loveless was born today, he would be a CNC knife maker.
And he'd be amazing at it.
Yeah, and he'd be amazing at it. But like, obviously, like, and that's the same thing as like if I said like if Michael Jordan was born today, he'd still be a great basketball player. He'd be better actually.
Yeah,
he'd be better if he was born
today. It's
today.
just what is available to them at the time.
And they were the best of their time, which is completely valid. It's just
let's see. Addicted to knives.
Oh, okay.
Do you know what's funny about old school knife makers being mad about the new gen not making knives ourselves? Well, maybe if they would actually open their shops and show young some skills, but no. Yeah. There's a lot of secrets in the knife industry.
Yeah.
People try to keep.
It's funny because some of the secrets are like bad secrets. So like if you look at like secret heat treats, for example, that like actually perform worse than like photo shoot heat treats.
God. I didn't know there was secret heat treats. What the
Yeah. Like there's like people who like so like okay, I'll name a name, although I do actually like this maker's work. But like an example would be like Bob Dozier's like D2 special heat treat. Like no, his D2's not as good though as like any other steel with like a normal heat treat. Like there's special.
What about the Boss heat treat for what is the steel?
For like 440C or whatever. I know what you're talking. 420HC.
Yeah, there we go. 420HC.
Yeah, exactly. Same thing. Like it's just not as good. Like I don't even want your secret. Like I'll just do other steel with like a better heat treat. Like so there are some secrets we can just like ignore and they can be lost in history, and that's fine. I don't even care. But some things are like really interesting that like certain finishes, for example, like how they get those finishes, like we still don't know. Certain makers just do it better than others, and we don't know exactly how they're achieving that.
Yeah. And something we talk about all the time is just like how many tips and tricks over in China, like in the manufacturing side of things that they have for making that, just little things, so many things that they've been able to obviously streamline. There's things that they know that we don't know that could potentially just make this process so much easier. And like what I wouldn't give to be a fly on the wall over there.
For sure. Like if you think about like Riot, like how do they get it so that the lockup is so perfect every time?
Every damn
you don't see Spidey Chef lock stick on a Riot ever.
Yeah, no,
never.
So they've obviously figured it out to a way where it's just like more advanced. Mm-hmm. And you know what? If I could do it that way, I would do it. I just don't know how.
Oh yeah, I would too. That's what I'm saying. Like I would absolutely love to be able to be a fly on the wall over there, or just I don't know,
shit in any of those factories.
Yeah, it doesn't
really,
even matter.
Like,
or coding. Oh, God.
Now, what's interesting though is that there's a difference between that because the Riot ones, those are just secrets, right?
Right.
Because obviously, if they were able to teach it to their workers, because obviously they're a big company, then they could teach it to anyone else.
But they're not going to. Why would they?
And I'm not saying they should, but you know that they could. But there are some things. There are certain skills that I know that like I don't even know how to explain them, like put them into words.
Yeah,
like it's something that you just do by feel sometimes, or like you know what I mean.
Yeah.
So like certain like grinds and stuff, or certain like styles of swedges and stuff, like how do you even put it into words?
Yeah, like I people make videos on how to grind. It's like, okay, guys, we're going up to the grinder. And going like
and you're like, okay. We were just watching a video on how to hollow grind that this chick had made, and she's just like doing it. And
she's
then
like, all right, it's all done.
Yeah. Oh, okay. Well, I learned absolutely nothing, but besides the fact that you can grind.
And the thing is, like, it looks like when you look at the maker's back grinding, it all looks the same.
Yeah, I know. Or even like it's just like what? It's different. You actually have to be there and like be doing it and having.
I feel like the most important things with grinding is like I don't know. You need to tell them. You need to teach them like they've never even like seen a grinder in their life. Like you need to give all the tiny intricacies that you wouldn't think of. Like I don't know. I feel like most
you actually need to be with the person so that as you make each mistake, they can be like, "Oh, you do it a little bit like this."
Like you know how much easier, how much quicker it would be to learn how to grind if you were able to if you were able to have
somebody there. Yeah, man.
Yeah, like it is insane because like I want to make a grinding video, but I don't even know like how to like get camera angles that are good and to explain it. Like
I totally get
it.
Yeah. But you should start doing some more videos though. I feel like
I do want
that kind of content. That's the kind of content that like we love to watch.
Yeah, definitely.
Rayot can sell me literally anything. Did you buy that like beard comb jack too? Did you buy that? Just curious. You said anything.
Dude, the actual designs from Rayot just don't interest me though.
Yeah, and the most Rayot designs are not. I like all the designs for everybody else, but not their own in-house designs.
Yeah, in terms of in-house designs, I only like the Torrent pretty much.
You like the Torrent? The new Torrent?
It's okay.
I
don't know if it's the new or the old, but
okay. Well, I like it. It's obviously built really well. It's just large.
Well, no, I think the name of it is actually New Torrent. That's just like what it's called.
Yeah, it's called the new Torrent.
Oh, there's actually okay, I didn't even know that. Hold on.
Yeah.
Oh,
Is there one that's a torrent and a new
torrent?
I don't know. Let's find out.
Let's
Oh yeah, if you want to pull it up, then I'll just look.
Yeah, that's what we're doing right now.
I've worked on a bunch of them, so I should know this. But
yeah,
sure.
I thought there was just like a torrent. Like I didn't know there was a new torrent.
That's just what it's. No, new tab.
Why?
You already have it typed into the new tab. If you click
okay, got it.
Yeah, there you go. See, you already. New torrent Rayate.
Rayate.
Who is it that says it? Is it? What's that guy's name?
Oh, you know what? There's a new torrent, and they call it the 2018 torrent as well.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, so this is the one I've worked on like 6 of these probably.
Scott Bound has a bunch of them. He absolutely loves this knife. It's really well made. It's an awesome knife. I don't know what it is about it that I don't really care. I think it's just the size.
It's really thick.
Like I don't like knives that are just like super thick in the hand.
Yeah, I just think it looks cool. I don't want one.
No, it looks cool. And it's really well. I mean, obviously it's a Rayot, so it's really well made. But the action, the detent, their detents are always like
28. Wait, how is that different from? Oh wait, are these?
Look at the design.
Wait, is this different from the one we were just looking at?
That's 2018 torrent. I don't know. It looks the same.
So wait, is that the 2018? So the 2018 torrent is the new torrent, or
no?
I'm so confused.
Maybe okay. Hold on.
I think 2018 torrent is different from new torrent, right?
Is it? That looks exactly like the new torrent.
Wait. Maybe it's a steel being.
Oh, it says new torrent right there.
Oh yeah, no, that's what it is.
Oh, okay.
So it's the same thing.
It's the same thing.
So they're okay. I don't know. Yeah, that's kind of confusing.
Yeah, that's extremely confusing.
Because I thought there was both. I thought there was the new.
But I'm not gonna lie though, this clip is ass.
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't like those ball clips in general.
Yeah, I'm not.
They sort of like I've had a couple knives with them. Like I had a bodega, I think, that had it, and I was just like, it doesn't work.
It doesn't work. Like when I first saw one, I was like, dude, it looks so cool. Like that has to
I
work.
thought it looked cool. Hell yeah.
The concept, you think, oh, it's spherical. I mean, like it should just like go in and out of the. No, it does not. It is literally like a wall going in and out of the pocket. Their in-house design.
Well, it's either a wall or it's nothing at all. Like it doesn't even.
Rex 121. That would be brutal. 71.
Well, the issue is not as much Rex 121 as it is that I don't know how to make a Manix 2 blade. Because like I am planning on.
How come you haven't done Rex 121?
Well, I'm actually I have a friend who wants the 80/20.5 blade in Rex 121.
Me too.
So I am gonna try to make that for him actually.
That would be awesome.
So I mean, we'll see how it goes, but like I don't see why there would be a problem.
Yeah, Alex did some Sasquatches in that.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, well, he said he would never work with it again.
Yeah,
I know he said it was awful. My problem is that my first Rayot is the Mini Tempest. All of the Brian Nadeau knives from Rayot are so good.
So this might be blasphemy because I saw Metal Complex make a video where he said it's the best front flipper ever. I actually like the Mini Tempest the least of all the SBDs.
Yeah, I like.
And it wasn't bad. I just liked it the least of all the.
Do you like the Evo? Which one's your favorite?
I like the Void.
I forgot about the Void.
Yeah, I don't know. Every time I handle a Sharp by Design, the detent's always disappointing.
Like, but the build and everything else in
with
it
that detent system
great.
in like a strong detent, it would be so fucking nice.
We handled one with a good detent.
Yeah, one.
Yeah,
and it was like the first one we handled, and we thought this was like how they all would be. And
but the thing about the Evo is the flipper tab is atrocious. So,
but it's comfortable and it works really well.
The Tempest I bought was like a super impulse buy, and like I don't know why, I just bought it. I saw it available, and I was like, I'm gonna buy it.
Yeah,
it's cool. I like it.
No,
I tried Delo's Void, which is like a Damasteel Void, and it was like that one had a better detent than the normal Void that I tried.
Oh, that's good. I like.
So wait, is there a mini Void and then a regular Void? Is there a mini or
no? There's no mini. There's just Void, and then there's Void XL.
Oh, okay, that's what it was. Yeah, I handled the regular Void and the
Void XL is custom only though.
Oh, okay. I didn't know.
So for production, there's just the Void.
Okay.
Wait, what? The detent is the best part. Yeah, the mechanism and how the feel of the detent, but the detents are always light as shit.
The strength isn't good, generally.
Yeah. There you go.
No, I completely agree. Like, it feels good, but I feels like it could be better if the strength was just a little bit
I know,
higher.
and then just because the detent
dude, I mean, I've handled like probably like six or seven, and all of them were light except for one.
Well, and our definition of a hard detent is like a Koenig Arius kind of detent. That's like what we like. Actually, I like mine a little lighter.
Yeah, I guess detent strength is sort of subjective. But
oh yeah, 100%.
Yeah.
But I just feel like for some reason, man, when a detent is like strong, it just feels like quality to me. My brain instantly is like, oh
yeah, it's hilarious because I only make reblades for knives that don't even have a fucking detent.
Yeah.
But like I actually prefer a really strong detent personally.
I know, why haven't you? I don't
know how to do like because detents are mostly on like frame locks and stuff.
Right.
I don't know how to cut the lock face and do the detent well yet.
Right.
Dude, you literally just get a cutoff wheel, you put it in a fucking drill press, and then you just fucking cut it. I'm dead serious.
I know. I've seen different people do it different ways. Like some people use a mill.
Yeah.
Like some people use a surface grinder even with a jig set up.
I've never seen that.
Yeah.
But, dude,
you know who does that? Koenig does that.
Really?
Koenig uses Koenig cuts their lock face with a surface.
I feel like you told us this.
Wait, so how did you did tell us this? You did tell us. But dude, Ray cuts all of his customs with a fucking with his well, like you could do it in a drill press, but with a small thin cutoff wheel, super thin, and he cuts all of his customs like that.
Yeah, I like medium detents, but I want it on the stronger side of medium.
Dude, I want the detent to be like outrageously strong. So then when it breaks in, it's like perfect.
I don't like it that strong because then it's not fun.
I like it to the point where you could barely open it.
I don't like that at all. Our Koenig, honestly, I love the Koenig, but it's just on that cusp of like a little too strong to be like.
Not for me. I wanted it a little stronger.
Yeah, so that's. Where I do like strong detents, but I don't want it to be so strong that it's not.
So the thing about adjusting lock bar tension is it works on some knives. Other knives, it absolutely just fucks them up. That is like that is the worst way to increase a detent strength, in my opinion.
It works for some knives great, and other knives not so much.
Because the lock bar tension is not always the issue.
Or a hole.
More often than not, the lock bar pressure is not the issue at all. It's that there's some issue with the detent ball not sticking out far enough in the liner or frame, or the hole is not sized correctly.
Yeah.
And then obviously lock bar tension also. So
sometimes, not always, but like sometimes when you adjust the lock bar tension to make it like lighter, for example, then it doesn't lock up anymore.
Yeah.
For lighter, it won't lock up. And then
if you do stronger,
if you try to do stronger, it can give you lock stick, or it can make like fucking impossible to close because the liner's so far bent over, you have like such a small amount of room.
And it can fuck up your action just as like anyways. But I'm out, guys. Oops. It's after 1 a.m. I really enjoy watching the three of you. You guys are awesome. Keep up the great work. Well, thank you, Will. Have a good night. Thank you for hanging out with us. Richie needs to try
RJ Martin.
Yeah.
I saw his RJ. It's pretty insane. That's like one of the strongest detents I've seen in a while.
Really? What was the attention to detail detents like? Were they good? I can't remember.
I don't recall.
Those things were ridiculous. Like they're ridiculous. Hinder has really strong detent, nice and crisp.
Yeah, their newer ones have good detents.
Yeah. Wish I didn't forget to wait.
The Apex?
That's another Sharp Eye design.
Huh. I didn't even know that existed.
That one, the pre-order already ended.
Was that recent?
Let's go see what it looks like.
It was somewhat recent, I think. Maybe.
Well, I'm out of the loop, I guess. I did not know that existed.
If I had to guess, it was like maybe 2 months ago or something. Maybe a little more. Yeah, so the name of that knife is kind of a tragedy.
Why?
So you know how all of Sharp Eye Design's knives are like disasters, like Typhoon, a cyclone, hurricane, right? Mm-hmm. So this knife looks very similar to the Void.
Yes,
and one of my friends recommended a name to Nadeau, and he said, "Why don't you do the Vortex? Because it's similar. It's like a V, like Void. It's so like V, and Vortex is also like a weather disaster, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, that is a good point.
And then Nadeau was like, "Yeah, that's such a good idea," and then he named it the Apex.
But
Nadeau actually said it was a good idea, and then he went and named it the Apex.
Maybe he forgot.
It does look just like the Void.
Identical.
Yeah, it looks a lot like the Void. So I was like, "Wait, Vortex would have been awesome." Like,
yeah,
it has like the Evo flipper with,
and it's just a cool sounding name.
For that reason alone, I can't like that knife. Just for that reason, I can't like it.
No, that's so funny.
Well, I also don't like the aluminum.
Oh, the Apex is the production Void XL.
Oh,
is that true?
They look different.
Okay.
Void XL looks badass.
I hope A Purvis makes more of the Primordial. That is one of my favorite knives. have I handled? I don't think I've ever handled one.
What?
The Primordial?
Yes, you have.
Oh, yeah, I have.
I've worked on a bunch of them.
Oh, okay. Whoops. Love that blade. Hate skills with holes in them. You do?
I like speed
I feel like it adds a little something, you know?
It just depends on the design for me.
Yeah, I guess it's true. But I don't know.
Yeah, they're close, but like I like the Void XL better. Like just the lines, like the way they fit to me. Like you want to pull them up, just like show like side by side, like
look at
because like they are like very. I mean, the Void and the Apex in general are just like almost identical, but like
SPD, isn't it just like?
So it has to be a custom. Well, this is on Knife Swap.
Go to images.
Yeah, and the other thing is that the Void XL doesn't have the aluminum inlay, which I think aluminum inlay is just dumb. So.
Yeah, I don't know why you would. I don't know.
Did our screen just?
What's going on with our?
That's what I was wondering.
We look odd.
Oh, there should be. Oh, he's responding to Steve. Never mind.
Is our skin, like, do we look?
No, it looks fine now.
Oh, it went back. Well, that was weird.
Maybe it was from the like flash of.
I don't know. Never mind.
Because it's the XL. I couldn't find it. Hold on a second here. They have it on Knife Swap.
Yeah. I mean,
if the picture's not shit, a lot of people have shit pictures.
Timestamp. There's a video.
Dude, I swear they do it on purpose.
I know.
Dude, I've seen some that are like literally look like they were taken with a potato. Like,
I know. And there's like fingerprints all over the lens.
Like in the dark and everything. Like
flip phone, it's all pixelated and shit. Of course, Imager is not gonna work.
Yeah, why don't we just Imagers? Oh, okay. You need to close.
What? No.
You have so many messages on Reddit.
I know.
Yep. Let's see. Maybe I should type in Sharp by Design. That might help. Okay. Oh, there we go. Is that a comparison between the Void and the Void XL?
It looks like
the bottom one is the Void. And then
this is Epic Snuggle Bunny. He has one. Oh, I've seen this before.
Now let's look at the Apex. The
Vortex.
The Vortex. Yeah. Okay. So they just have a like rendering of it. Yeah. Or it looks like a fucking drawing. Okay. So how am I gonna do this? Is this even gonna? No, that won't work, huh?
There. No, just make it go like this. Oh wait, now
they're not gonna be able to see all of it. I don't think.
Oh no, never mind. It's like that, Richie. Look.
What?
It's like microscopic.
Okay,
never mind.
This is like not working.
Just put it back.
Isn't there a way we could share the whole screen or something?
No, what are you doing, Richie?
I don't know
You're
what's
doing
going on.
Shit.
Okay, you can do it.
Get out of here. Holy fuck. Okay, we're just gonna close this one.
We're supposed to compare those.
Okay, that's fine. Jesus.
Well, why'd you close it?
Because that's fine. I didn't know how to make it stop doing the Google Lens shit.
You're even worse than me.
I didn't know what I was doing.
You're worse than me. You're way worse.
Not Apex. It was
that's the Apex.
No.
The
what are you talking about? The Void. XL.
A Void.
Oh shit.
That's fine. It'll probably work.
Void XL. Okay, I'm just gonna fix it.
Okay. Go to images.
Yeah, it's what? Oh, it's right there, wasn't it? Oh, it's just. Oh my god.
Okay, now let's look.
I have to hit share.
Okay, well, this is awful.
Sorry, guys.
Can just pull up 2 pictures on Instagram. Can we? It says we could share the entire screen.
Share entire screen?
Yeah. Is it not gonna let you?
No.
What the fuck?
Okay.
God damn it.
Can I zoom?
Okay, what?
So they could just see.
Can we click on the other one? We could just compare it with our own eyes and tell them. Go back. Okay, go back again.
I'm just trying to get it centered. Yeah, it's like very different, but very similar.
It looks super similar.
Honestly, like it doesn't.
But the blade is like, exactly the same.
Yeah, what is? I mean, you can't really tell what the.
Yeah, I mean, it's a goddamn like drawing, like rendering type deal.
I don't know.
They're pretty close, but I don't know. I have no idea. The handle looks different.
They're just they're really similar.
Lindy's the captain now. Damn it, Richard. Yeah.
They are the same knife.
Are they really the same, Jetty? Okay. I mean, I'll take his word for it.
They look pretty much identical. The handle is just like slightly different. Has like an inlay and like
maybe it's the.
But the other blade shape is obviously different than that. But
maybe it's the aluminum inlay with the hole throwing me off. That could be it.
I don't know. Just that like CAD whatever fucking.
It's kind of hard to compare.
It looks like MS Paint. I don't know what the fuck they did.
The rendering is like not.
It's not even a rendering. Don't even call it a rendering. It's not. The
I guess that makes sense. So maybe it's just like the shrinkaging effect.
The shrinking effect.
Yeah.
All right. You want to wrap this up?
Yeah, we should probably wrap it up. It's 10 o'clock here. I was supposed to finish that blade today, but that's fine. I'm working on a polished blade for Scott.
Yeah, Lindy had the great idea to accept straight mirror polish job, so I was like, no, I'm not doing it, and then she was like, I'll do it.
Yeah.
So I was like, all right.
Yeah.
Hold up, I'm gonna ask a question real quick. Zeus, are you still in here? If he's in the chat, because he's the one who organized the Airbnb for the Blade Show.
Oh, okay.
So that's Zach F.
Was he here?
He was here 6 minutes ago. Zach Fude. Zach Fude. Yeah. So if he's whatever, I'll message him on Discord if he's not.
All right, guys. Well, thank you for hanging out with us. Thank you, Brian, for hanging out with us.
Hold on. Someone's asking when we're showing our design.
Oh, he's here. Nice.
Oh, okay.
Okay. So whenever we get our rendering back, we're showing it.
And I also kind of drew a new design that I like a little bit more. So and we'll see. I'm going to be honest with you guys. This design that I drew, I personally like a lot more. But if it ends up being more trouble than it's worth, we may just go with the original design and then.
Because the new design is like completely different. It had to be changed.
But I just think it's so much better. But at the same time, it's just like maybe we'll just do this one for the first run and we'll save the next design.
I guess it depends on what if the CAD guy can just like do it like not have to spend a billion hours doing it. I mean, that'd be cool. But
yeah, but it would be nice to have both in CAD, be able to compare and see which one.
Yeah.
But anyways,
we should just pay to get the other one done too.
Yeah. I just got to finish drawing the handle for it because I was struggling. But
wait. I think were you gonna talk to him or ask him?
No. I was just checking to see if he was here.
Oh,
so
okay,
once we close this, we can. Yeah.
Okay. Cool.
Okay.
Cool.
All right, guys. Well, thank you so much for watching, and we will see you next week. Bye, guys.
Bye.
Okay, and broadcast.
That's what I was trying to do.
Taking days.